Welcome to the ClevelandMoto Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome to ClevelandMoto Podcast, episode number 541. Light 'em up, boys! Excellent. A very effervescent out from all the team. Super cool, all the fun. Tonight, we are going to be talking in the podcast about a very, very important topic, and the topic is fun, happiness, good vibes. Good vibes. To my immediate left, we have
Sean Noel.
And to his left,
Dan Kromke.
and to his left,
Steve Sleepy.
and his left,
Johnny Ninja McElfresh.
and more details on that later. And to his left,
Speedy Pete.
and rounding the corner,
Shanky Smith.
and behind the bar tonight,
Sunshine.
nothing but sunshine.
Hey, Pete, give me a Pete one more time.
Pete?
There it is.
Yeah, that was a good Pete
That was
right
a good
there.
Pete.
Fantastic. So yeah, we have we're well into the depths of fall spring here in Cleveland, Ohio. It's still a bit chilly and rainy. I spent yesterday 16 hours, I might add, driving to Chicago to deliver a bike. And then, since I thought Chicago wasn't enough, I decided I'd go 2 more hours west. And I went to
West Chicago.
yeah, fucking West Chicago. You're not kidding, man. So I went to a place in Illinois that I have never been before. And if you would have told me that I was going there, I might have been like, oh, I just never thought about that. I went to Peoria.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
So I went to Peoria. And I don't know if you've ever been to between those two cities, but one, if you ever have to drive from Cleveland to Chicago, one knows that it's a good idea to do that in hours of darkness when Chicago is sleeping. Because Chicago
or half
has,
of Chicago sleep.
So-
yes, when half of Chicago is sleeping.
So what you're saying is you have to sneak up on Chicago.
You do. You should always sneak up on Chicago. And so somehow I got lucky and I blazed into Chicago. And from my driveway to the customer's driveway, downtown West River neighborhood of Chicago, right by Tiki Tiki, delivered the bike to him 5 hours and 47 minutes after I left my house.
Wow.
I did very well in the fog, the very, very dark, very, very, very thick fog. And I showed up in his driveway at 12:30 Chicago time, right? 12:30 noon. And I had planned doing the trip forwards, planned doing the backwards. So then I had to escape Chicago at 12:30, about 1 o'clock by the time we did the paperwork. And I had to haul ass to Peoria. So I got down to Peoria at about 2:30, 3 o'clock, did my delivery there, met the buyer of the bike, super cool guy. I mean, just awesome, cool dude. Met him in Peoria, and he's like, hey, man, let me take you to lunch. Let me do whatever, because it's at 3 o'clock-ish. And I went, no, man, I got to go. I'm on my way back to Cleveland. And he went, what? And I'm going to Cleveland right now. I'm leaving here, and I'm going to Cleveland. I will arrive at midnight.
But we're having lunch with Abe Froman.
Yeah, right. The sausage king of Chicago. And so it turns out if you leave Peoria and your destination is Cleveland, guess where you have to go?
Oh, no, you stay a little south.
Back through Chicago. So there is an option of getting on 65. And if you get on 65, you'll go through Fort Wayne. You'll go quite a distance under Chicago. But both Google Maps and Waze both said, don't do that. It's going to take you 45 minutes longer. Go back up to 80. So since Waze and Google both agreed, since my truck was empty and I knew I could make very good time when I was making time, I decided to follow the rules and go back up 55 into Chicago, got on 80, ran into 2 traffic jams that were pretty serious, but 9 minutes on one and 7 minutes on the other, no big deal. Made it back to my driveway at 11:49 p.m.
Nice.
Mission accomplished, 16 hours. Yeah, well done.
Take $10 out of petty cash.
Hey, the guy tipped me $20 when I got there. Yeah, very cool. Got $20 in my pocket as a tip.
Which paid for like a third of your tolls.
Not even, yeah, exactly.
No.
It's a drink at Porco.
Let's put it right.
Right.
He paid Keith.
He paid, yeah, he did. He paid Keith $20, right? We're not going to let that cat out of the bag. I thought it was great. It was a good delivery. 2 bikes gone, 2 bikes out, 2 very happy people. One guy got a Vespa, one other guy got a Piaggio. But what I wanted to give you guys the update on, why we're having a happiness cast today, is I got to listen to 16 hours of motorcycle podcasts yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Well, I'm going to tell you. 16 hours of motorcycle podcast can be a bit challenging. And one particular British motorcycle podcast I was listening to at the end of their 2-hour podcast with their 4 people talking, the Scottish fella said, wow, tonight's podcast has been a bit fucking dour. It's been a bit doomy and gloomy. But he said it with Scottish accent, so it was much cooler. And Bagel's not here, so we can't have him do it. But he said, I'll give you blokes, I'll give you guys the last 10 minutes of the podcast. Come up with a good thing, a good story, a good thing, a positive thing. And it got quiet. And it did get quiet. And it was an unstaged moment. It was a moment where 4 people were sitting on a microphone. The pressure was on to come up with something good to say, and they couldn't. And it was just dead air. And I was like, shit, that's not going to happen. So tonight, our goal, 2 hours, nothing but positive, right? Tom said he's going to have to leave.
Right. I am going back upstairs.
I hate positivity.
I am out.
Stop! That's, yeah. So I didn't spring it on these guys entirely. I wasn't being cruel. I wasn't being a jerk about it. I did tell them today. So I said tonight's podcast, the show notes for tonight's podcast is everybody show up some kind of a positive story, something positive. I'm going to start. Today at the shop, we had a visitor from Buffalo, New York. His name is Paul, or as we will now call him, Pickleball Paul.
Pickleball Paul.
Pickleball Paul showed up today, and he showed up in a Aldi hoodie, an Aldi teamwear hoodie, which that stuff's kind of cool. Like the Aldi clothing line.
Oh, yeah, I've got the pajamas.
Right, and so Sean showed up today wearing the fleece.
Yeah.
So he showed up in the Aldi branded fleece.
I've got the onesie.
The onesie. So today, Pickleball Paul showed up from Buffalo, New York, one of my favorite places in the world, because Leslie and Sean showed up on Saturday from Buffalo.
So it's been a nonstop Buffalo.
And they brought nothing but positive energy. If you know Leslie, Leslie and Sean are scooter people from Buffalo, and they always bring the love. They are always super happy, and the sun shined brighter in my showroom because Leslie and Sean were in there.
Absolutely,
very cool. They dropped a couple of small frames Vespas off that now Tom is like, hey, it was great seeing you, but oh man. So
where were you in November?
I know, same thing I'm saying. So, but that is my but anyway, the fun thing about Pickleball Paul is that Pickleball Paul showed up and he said, so I listen to the podcast all the time. He's a huge listener and he's a watcher. So he might be chiming in the chat tonight because he does watch us live on the YouTubes. And he said he's going to be in a hotel room tonight down in Columbus, and we're going to keep him company in his hotel room if he's there. So we'll see if he chimes in.
We're the Big Spoon, by the way.
Yeah.
I like where this is going.
Right, exactly. Oh, you're going to make us sleep with our listeners? What could possibly go wrong?
Well, they're going to have some issues, but
they might. Hey, sorry, buddy.
It just itches. It's not a big deal.
Hey, baby, the pool is cold.
Yeah. Oh. Well, what I thought was hilarious, and I mean, I said, well, what are you riding? And he goes, well, it's been a while since I had a bike. I had to wait for my daughter to go off to college. So it's taken me a little while to get, back on a bike again. So I went in, I looked at a couple of different bikes, and the bike he decided on was, as John Meckelfresh will be happy to hear, he's got a Versys LT. So he's got the bags and the luggage and all the fun stuff on his Kawasaki Versys. And he said the first thing he did, though, was he sent the ECU off to a company. Oh, man, I wish I could remember the name. And if he's in the chat, he'll chime in. But he sent his ECU off for under $300 to have it uncorked.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? And he said, and even with the factory OEM exhaust on it, catalytic converter, he's like, that bike is easily 20% better.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Two-wheel dyno tuners. All my bikes, I send the shit there, easily 15% all day
Really?
long. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I do like the idea of keeping the stock exhaust. I don't run it to be loud, but getting more power out of it would be fun.
There's usually
cool.
like an airbox mod where you do like a tiny hole or something like that to add more air to it.
Okay.
And then they tune everything. They get rid of all the factory limitation. They lower the fan so it comes on 20 degrees cooler.
Okay.
They limit, they can't, all this is up to you.
Sure.
They can remove any speed limits that are on it. You can change the rev limiter. You can raise it by like 1,000 or 500 if you want. Like anything you can think of, you can do. But they do it properly. So like like usually like with me, if I have a certain mid pipe or an actual can or something, you have to tell them exactly what you did to the bike, what can you put on it, everything.
Yeah.
And they've run all the pipes, so they already have tunes for most of that stuff. So you're actually getting a tune specifically to your bike with the parts that you have on it.
Well, that's good to know. Did he mention where he got his done?
He did. I temporarily have forgotten it, but it was like, unfuckwithable.com or something. It was like,
There's like 4 or 5 really good ones, and depending on what you want to do with the bike, like if you're a drag racer, there's one dude I can see his face and his channel on YouTube. I can't think of his name. He does all the Hayabusa stuff and all the other bikes, but he's an amazing tuner for that. Two-wheel dyno tuners have been around for a long time, and I've had the best luck with them. I've never had an issue with an ECU that I've ever sent. I just use Superbike store for my race bike, and I kind of don't like what they did. It bangs and it's fast as fuck, and it does everything, and they basically turned everything off with no way to turn it on, and it bang like when I let off the gas, it's like a machine gun.
You'll get a lot of that.
Yeah,
It was two-stepping.
yeah.
So he couldn't be happier, and hopefully he chimes in and we'll get that information from him because he's a very, very happy camper now that he's done that. Interesting thing, though, before...
I did one comment about that, though. Usually when you do a tune-on like that, you set it up so on D-cell there's zero fuel. Like that's the way, like when we did the Power Commanders on the Vespas, it was great because when it cleared that up, which they used to pop and everything just stock, but once you put that on it gave it more fuel. But when you went full closed throttle, it would shut off the fuel completely until it came to an idle.
Yeah. And
So that's what they probably didn't do for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
But I think a lot of
But maybe there's a racetrack reason for not doing
no,
it.
I think everybody wants bangs and pops, and I didn't think to fucking say, please don't make the thing bang and pop. Because, like, if you go to every other kid that's ever sent his ECU and is like, please make flames come out of it and make it bang and pop.
Hey, it's the kids like to call that burble tune, and I like to call that burning your fucking valves.
Keeping in the spirit of it, if you like it, that's awesome. And it's totally fun, but I just don't like it, so that's fine.
As a mechanic, I'm not a fan.
Those are happy bangs and
go for it.
pops.
Yeah.
Well, and that is another thing, too, is I've had, obviously, being a shop owner as long as I have, we've installed a whole lot of Power Commanders. We've installed a whole lot of stuff. And it's funny because I will get 2 statements. The one statement will be, hey, I love the power, love everything great, but I'm getting these bangs on D-cell throttle. And I'm like, well, if you slam the throttle closed, there's going to be some unspent fuel going into your exhaust. That's where the noise is coming from.
And if you haven't blocked off the IAC, you're going to get that too.
So,
I wonder.
That's a thing. And the other thing, so the people either call and say, there's these bangs now, and I hate them. Can you please make them go away? And then other people are like, there's bangs now. It's the greatest thing ever.
Right. You know what I just thought of and he just made me think of? When I had my Z900 RS Cafe, I had the ECU done on that, and I had to put a marble in the pairs tube with a zip tie.
Yes.
I don't know if I did that on this.
That's
Maybe
a real
I
thing.
haven't fucking blocked
That's a
the
real
pairs
thing.
off.
Yep. No, if
It's your fault.
If you leave the idle air control open or whatever you want to call it,
Pairs.
it is injecting air into your exhaust and it is blowing the shit up. You are combusting.
It is a happy. I just figured something out.
Welcome to another Cleveland Moto Tech Tip. There we go. You get enough guys around the microphones that have done a thing or two. Something delicious might fall out.
All right, I take back to everything I said about the pops and bangs. It's my fault.
It could be. Right. It could be. But but here's my interesting. What the part about this I love is he's like, well, when my daughter came along, I had to stop riding. Well, what bike did you have then? He said he got a 2001 Bandit 1200.
Oh, nice.
For $1,200.
That's a great
Buck
bike.
a CC back in the day.
Oh, dude,
right?
remember the Street Fighter days? If you didn't have one of those, you weren't even fucking invited.
Well, I've had a couple of them, and I became I had Dale Walker on speed dial, right? I was worshiping the Church of Holeshot.
Yeah.
And I became a big devotee to the magic of the Dale Walker Holeshot conversion kit. In fact, I bought into the program so much that I paid the money for the Dale Walker Holeshot 4-1.
Wow.
And I got the full soup to nuts airbox filters, all the jetting and everything. And I'm going to say that for a 2001 Bandit, it went from being like, oh, this is a cool bike, to being, oh, damn, this is a missile.
And back in 2001, what kind of setback or what kind of loot did that little kit there set?
They were right around $1,100.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It's cheap. You're getting a complete hand-built 4-1.
Yeah.
Plus all the filters, all the stuff, all the complete. I mean, we're talking about everything for the 4 carbs.
Yeah.
So you got a lot for your money.
That doesn't happen anymore.
No way. And an ECU dongle.
Yeah,
so
you're talking $5,000.
You got a lot of good stuff. And I'm going to, hand to God, when he told me he did the poor man's version of the Dale Walker, he got the slip-on and the carb kit, the stage 2, right?
Okay.
And he's like, oh, it was still easily 20 more HP.
I used to love back in the day, like when the Street Fighter scene was going. I was working on a GSXR 750 oil head like that. Like actually, I sold, and the dude bought it off me, painted the seat, and then got into Street Fighter magazine as like he built the fucking bike.
What?
I'm still pissed. And I waited a year for a tailpiece from Ireland. They made me an R1 carbon fiber tailpiece because, I had cut I did all of it. I had the whole string. So my bike that I fucking worked on, finished, did all the motor work except for the fucking paint, is in Street Fighter magazine under, it was the owner of Jack Prince's brother, Tom. Fuck. Anyways, but it was him.
Those old bikes, those B12s, right?
Yeah.
Those bikes, that era, 25 years old now. That's 148 horsepower.
Oh, dude, that's what I was about to say before I got
90 pounds-feet of torque out of a 4-cylinder.
all the street or like sport bikes, like the Gixxer 1000 stuff, would totally take them lightly. But when they were built, they would eat a fucking Gixxer 1000, no problem.
They're
unbelievable.
That has always been one of my absolute favorite bikes ever, and
It reminded me of a bouncer at a bar. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they weren't exactly good looking, but they were kind of squared off and tough.
It was totally a bruiser bike.
Yeah.
it's super, super cool. Many years ago, and it might be, if I'm thinking back now, it might have been my 45th birthday kind of thing. I went to wheelie school, and I was very happy to find out when I got to wheelie school that they weren't putting me on a CBR 900RR. They weren't putting me on, all the bikes, the whole fleet of bikes they had, a dozen bikes, including the 3 that were on the wheelie sleds, they were all Bandit 1200s.
Yeah.
And I was like, what a cool thing to be able to populate your entire wheelie school with a motorcycle you're going to spend $1,500 for.
Right.
Right? 100%. And I was just like, yeah, you can have my money. I'm going to literally be just doing wheelies on a Bandit 1200 for the next 2 days.
Since this is a positive podcast, I'm just going to silently put this up there for our home viewers to look at, just to remind everybody that bike does have carburetors.
A couple of people in the chat have said, fuck carbs.
This is not anti-carbs. This is pro fuel injection.
That's right. Fuel injection. Fuel injection makes me so happy.
That's the positivity spin, right?
Well, I can tell you, when you're doing wheelies on a Bandit 1200, fine fuel injection tuning is really not something you're concerned about. No. It's just not.
Well, no, any properly running carbureted bike, I'm in love with.
It's kind of grip and rip it. That was it.
Well, they're so basic when it comes to. There's literally just a motor and oil cooling, and that is it.
That is very primitive.
There is a rudimentary frame, a seat, and a gas tank. Hang on.
Yeah. there's not so much to it.
And folks, next we're going to talk about batteries, but we're not going to talk about the ground strap because they're negative.
They're negative, right? We're going to stay positive. We're going to stay positive.
Staying in the positive thing, me and Johnny Mac had a buy-in motorcycle day today.
Oh,
a bunch of them. We had bikes laying everywhere.
Yeah, Johnny's been spending money like water, man.
Hey, Sleepy. Sleepy, you're jumping ahead.
Oh, sorry.
You're jumping ahead. You have 2 people between Phil and you that have to have positive stories.
Okay.
That's true.
That was a teaser. I was teasing, Tom. We weren't going to get into it right now. God, you messed up my whole thing.
But how cool? Yeah, my spontaneous. There were no show notes.
It's a useful tool we'll keep for later.
What I thought was really fun was when he came into the shop. He had no reason to come in the shop. He wasn't going to buy anything. He was there to be in the Cleveland Moto experience, right? That's what he wanted. He wanted to get in there and see where, because he's listened to when we had the table set up at the shop, right? Mm-hmm. And so he's like, oh yeah. So he was in there just checking out all the weird bikes.
Did you let him sniff the old seats?
Well, we just forget, because that's our house.
Yeah.
We forget how many weird bikes are in that building.
Oh yeah.
And we just completely forget that there's like 25 bikes in that building that are weird.
Well, you don't see them at most motorcycle shops.
No, you really don't.
Or if you do, they're up on something put away that you can't buy.
There are 2 GB500 G500s under the roof right now.
Right.
And then you get to the SW1.
That's true. That's true. Like you walk in the door and you have to skinny yourself past a GB500.
I mean, how many?
That's just the opener.
You have this is a great positive spin on Cleveland Moto. Out of all the other shops in the United States, is there an eclectic collection that are for sale and available in a store?
I don't think so. I mean,
let's you got a Moto combo, you got that SW1 thing, you got an Ian McGregor
two
bike.
de Blasies.
Yeah, you got two de
We got two de
Blasies.
Blasies.
You got the Rika,
we got a Rika Harley, or Rika Sportster.
What are the Lambrettas that are unobtainable, that are just laying around all over? The Vespas that are like, oh my God, that thing looks amazing. How is that here?
Oh my God, you've got a GS. No, I've got three in the room with you right now.
Not a 1967 red one. Yeah,
dude,
three of them over there.
Dude, my bathroom has a GS 160.
Yes, it does. Which R9T would you like to see?
Yeah.
It's just, Oh, you're going to Griso? It's parked next to the R9T for comparison purposes.
Yes, everything runs and for sale.
Right. It's for sale.
Don't forget that Suzuki over there.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Oh, that's Ewan McGregor's bike. Never mind.
No, not that one.
Oh, which one?
The scootery one.
Oh, the SW1.
Oh, that's the SW1.
212.
Okay.
Yeah. There's one of 212 of those on the planet.
I recently saw SW1 posted on one of the feeds, the motorcycle feeds. And so many people were so confused by it.
Oh, yeah.
People hate it. People loved it. People are like, what the fuck is it? Like, it was really interesting knowing that, because I know about it because of you.
Yeah.
And seeing it and touching it and looking at it, and it's really cool. But then seeing people that have no idea what it actually looks like in person, how big or small it is in person. One guy said it was the size of a gold wing, and I was just laughing. I was like, no, it's not.
No, it's the size of a TU-250.
Yeah, I was going to say, it might be the worst thing you can do to a GZ250. But it's amazing.
It really is. And what is very funny and what most people are not aware of is that in Japanese anime or manga, it is a darling of their world, because when they produce these books and they do this, they don't want to use off-the-shelf available vehicles. So you'll see a lot of Nissan Figaros and Escargots and that weird kind of cars that only existed for a moment. And in manga, when you see that, it is very common. You can throw this up, but it is very common in manga to see an SW1.
It's probably easier to draw.
The idea is nobody gets royalty check,
and it's evergreen.
It's
meaning
evergreen.
that it's not a
you can't
current
migrate.
bike.
What year is it?
Yeah,
mind you, this is also why I want an NM4.
Also true, right? That's a very good thing. I mean, that's absolutely right. You're not definitely identifying with a brand, right? This is a great little SW1 shot. I don't know if I can open this up in its own image. I don't think it's going to let me.
This is one of those things we run into with people.
Yeah, but you can. I don't know if you can throw this up to the customers, to the folks at home that are playing along. It's a cool little image, right?
Anime car design.
Yep,
and it does. It looks it's that weird bulbous thing with the Hawk 650 wheels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that is the strangest. That motorcycle with spokes would really fuck people up because you'd have no idea what year it was from. But those 3-spoke mags are like,
but it's
those 3-spoke mags.
It is
can't lie to me.
It is totally
that's late 80s.
That period of time when everything was retro futuristic.
Yes, absolutely.
And totally that bike is totally anime.
Yeah. Do yourself a favor. Google image search 1989 Tokyo Auto Show.
Yeah.
And it's really, really interesting where the world was then, and kind of what was that aspirational. This is what we're going to be doing. This is what's going to be fun. And I'm on a couple of SW1 groups. And that every time AI has been a real joy for the SW1, because people are like, ooh, I want to do an SW1 in this configuration or whatever. And people just jumped right all over it. It's a cool bike. It's a really, really interesting, weird bike. And it's also funny because you're like, oh, yeah, there's one right over there. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
So I want to add something real quick.
Yeah.
Can we do a little tiny game for later?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So anybody... So I kind of have a clue, I put out a clue of what bike I bought kind of on the thing a while ago. But we bought a second bike, and not now. You can probably put it now, but when we go to talk about this thing, everybody post what bike you think Johnny Mac and me bought. The second one is, and if somebody guesses it right, I'm going to send you something.
Okay, that sounds cool.
Does that sound cool?
That sounds really
cool. Think about it. When the segment comes up, we'll say go ahead and post, and I'll watch for them. But I want to see if anybody can guess this bike. What do you think, John? What's the chances?
The one that is for you?
No. The one.
No. Nobody will guess that.
Yeah.
Unless they were
See
listening.
here, wait a minute. What's on the back of Sleepy's truck?
Right,
What's
that's
on
true.
the back of Sleepy's
What's on the
truck?
hitch holler today, right? Yeah, that's cool. So that was my great experience today. Was meeting Pickleball Paul.
Yeah.
Yep.
And sorry, dude, that's your nickname now.
A fellow versus owner.
Fellow Versarian, right? And again, great history. Had a band at 1200. That's super cool.
And does he play pickleball?
Oh well, he goes to pickleball tournaments, and he's a he's a pickleball referee. And just like in the world of roller derby, like it turned into the thing where it's like now it's become a thing where people travel to go play pickleball against other pickleball Indians. So that's cool, right?
God,
Good for him.
All the torn ACLs.
What's
anyway, Sean.
drinking a whole lot of Ensure?
Sean, what's the
So,
what's the
Sean,
positive
what's
thing
your
that happened to
positive?
you today? The second most positive thing to happen to you today.
Well, I mean, not just like today, but as far as like riding goes, I've actually, I think I've had 3 times to ride my bike so far since it got like nice.
Kind of amazing, yeah.
And already like a couple of like smiles and waves from people on the road as I'm riding around and by. So it's nice to be like one of the first ones on the road, and people are like kind of happy to see you.
It is, and there have been these strange things where we've had. I'm thrilled that we've been getting as much rain as we've been getting because that's cleaning the salt off the roads.
Yes.
For
You
us.
stole my thunder. That's
Well,
God. We've jumped ahead.
as much as it was, driving for 16 hours yesterday and it never stopped raining the whole time I was driving, I was thrilled because that's all just getting the freaking salt off the roads.
Yeah.
Correct.
And that's the one part that hey, we know it's Cleveland. We could get snow on St. Patty's Day. And if we do, they're going to drop salt. That's just the way it works.
And there
We've
will
all
still
been
be
there.
a parade, and everybody will still be drunk 2
They
blocks away
will,
from the
but right
shop.
now today there was like a solid 7 hours of downpour.
Oh, yeah.
There is no salt
The
anywhere.
streets, and it's supposed to get pretty nice tomorrow. Not too bad. Sunday is going to be like sunny and 51. I'm taking off work. I think Monday, 65 and sunny. Yeah,
I might be
Piper's
getting
going to be
sick.
home. I'm like, fuck this. I'm going.
Yeah.
Cinch, I would say that it really wasn't downpour though. It was
No,
light,
it was
light
good.
rain where I
Oh,
was.
dude,
It wasn't a gully washer, but I remember I looked over my neighbor's yard and there was a puddle in there, and they don't really have a light spot, so it was a good bit of
Today
rain.
at the shop, it was raining hard.
Yeah, we had a couple.
It was
A couple of blasts,
It
yeah.
was. It reminded
Wrong.
me of. It reminded me of
in a
home.
very positive
I
way.
was very happy that it was raining as hard as it was.
I'm feeling good about that.
I'm feeling good about that.
I would
That's
definitely
good.
say also riding my bike in like the overcast is kind of cool because the color pops
The
out.
color,
a lot,
yeah, that's it.
right. So like it's a little bit of a beacon
So,
for people.
important question. Have you noticed any movement now with that mustache while you're riding your motorcycle? Is it wiggling around?
How many?
No,
hey,
but-
Sean, how many
Did
people?
you guys notice I
confused you
shaved
with
my
a fireman?
entire face off except for my chin?
I do now.
Fu Man Phil.
Yeah, I did. I was like this morning.
There, smile at the
You look
camera.
good.
There, see? Yeah. Wait, now the microphone's in.
Oh, wait.
There it is.
Yeah.
You look way better.
Oh, they're like, yeah. Well, I did this morning. Merritt had already left the shop, or Merritt had left the house, and so it's like, okay, great. So, screw it. And it just got to that point where I was like, if I don't maintain this, I'm a pure homeless guy.
If we put my mustache together with your lower patch,
Well, my mustache
with our powers
my.
combined,
Okay,
Oh my.
for people who are stuck
my.
like Velcro,
Oh my.
Hey,
that's how they made.
Phil's not going to fall for that one.
That's how they made hook and loop fasteners.
Now, Kith.
Now,
Oh my God, dude, you kind of look like Anthony Kiddis.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He's not wrong.
Okay, yeah. Today I could see where you're coming from on that one.
For listeners at home that have never had a lot of facial hair, part of growing the seasonal beard is that you get to take it off, but you take it off in stages. So you take it off so you can have the Lemmy, right? You can have the Fu Manchu. You can do I had enough that I could do a
what you're
twirly
saying
mustache.
What you're saying is beard burlesque.
I did, yeah, right. It's the dance of the 7 shaves, and
Love it.
I was able to do I should have taken a picture of it because I had a really nice waxed handlebar going on, a really nice waxed curled handlebar, a very diabolical.
Oh, God.
I say I need some weights.
yeah,
for the
Mortimer
handlebar.
Snurd.
I
To
knew
do the Fuhrer?
I knew a guy
I
that
did.
did
You always-
the beard and mustache competitions with the craziness.
Oh my God.
Dude, I had a
But
giant,
we know we always end the game the same way.
Yeah.
The one you're not allowed to have.
The landing strip.
the outlaw mustache.
Oh.
The mustache that nobody's allowed to have anymore after 1944.
Oh, yeah.
The mustache that you can only have for 1 minute in the mirror and go, give me a comb. And I did.
Charlie Chaplin made it cool, and then another guy comes around 20 years later and ruins it for everyone.
Steals the thunder.
And so we're officially calling that the Chaplin.
How about that? You're bad enough that you ruined a mustache, a name.
Yeah.
Like all
seriously.
You did a lot.
The world remembers. Yeah.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
And not many other dudes walking around. Oh, that's just little.
We're bringing it back.
All right.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Well, people have been trying.
Well, I did the high and tight on the upper lip, and then I grabbed the comb and did the comb over. And I was like, wow. No.
Just real quick, Scott Dennis, I'm with you on replacing the carb on your generator. I'm kind of excited for you. You know, I hope it runs really good, and just wanted to say that.
What kind of generator?
I don't know. He didn't say, but he said that's what he's going to be doing this weekend.
Oh, that's his weekend mission.
I'm like, I'm
Nice.
pumped for that. That sounds cool.
And I also want to check in. The first response that comes close to what's on the back of your bike is the hover round scooter.
Oh, that's the first response is a hover round? What's on the back?
I need that. I need that, but that's not what it is.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Get that insured. Let's go, kids.
Go get him, baby.
Scott also very kindly told me I had nice hair. Thank you, Scott.
Hey, there you go. He does have nice hair. Yeah. So that's really cool. Dan, Mr. Kromke, positive event.
You know, I'm kind of been high on the fact that I'm going to the TT Classic Isle of Man in August. That is like fucking incredible.
Right on, man.
I hope I am. I got to do my.
Thank you, Marshall. Did you buy your ticket?
Oh, I got the tickets.
Okay.
I just got to renew my passport, which now might be a problem.
No, it's easy.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
You'll be
Don't worry.
fine.
All right.
Yeah. Marriage just sent hers in too.
Okay.
Because we're going to Guadalajara at the end of April.
Okay.
So she's tighter than you are. She's under the wire.
I didn't realize it. I went
I
into
just
the
got
box.
my application and picture. Go to the DMV, they'll do your picture.
Okay, because I went to get to the box to pull it out so I could do that, whatever that other license thing is that we need to
Listen
get
to
onto
Sean.
What?
If you need a picture taken for that, you can just do it on a white background yourself. You
Really?
Oh, yeah. No, I did mine at work.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah. On the online thing, it'll just tell you if it likes it or not.
I mean, Sleepy,
Okay.
Sleepy
Yeah.
you've only.
I was there getting titles made, and I saw the sign. I'm like, oh, yeah, take
Yeah.
my picture.
If
Give
you're
me the
there.
application.
But you don't have to make an extra trip.
She didn't even charge me because I sweet talked.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Well, then I will do that tomorrow. That's what I will be doing tomorrow.
There you go. It's easy.
I mean, you've
Well,
only.
yeah, but I am excited too, Dan. So go ahead. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Dan.
So we're going to go to the Isle of Man TT Classic. I think we have lodging 2 different places. There are 9 of us.
I think we do. I think we're 9 now. I think
Yeah.
we're 7 in the big house.
Yep.
And 2 in Dan's
Yeah,
pad.
Matt and I are.
Right.
Yep. We got
Maybe the
Marshall,
other
who's
place.
he's listening. He's right
Marshall's in the game?
Marshall's in there.
Yeah, he's there. He's
I
going.
think he was the one that was either the hover round or the rascal scooter on the back of Sleepy's truck.
Gotcha. I like when we had, so we're taking this seriously. So we had a Zoom meeting so we could organize things and
We
get things
did.
together. And I think Marshall's dad was like, what are we getting into?
Boy, it happened really fast. And
Yeah, it did.
I was afraid we weren't going to find lodging for just 2 people, but we did.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's really exciting, and I'm excited too because I've been there for the TT. So going in now for the Classic GP, I'm stoked to be able to see both events. Like
I'm training for it currently. So I bought Isle of Man TT Part 3 or whatever for the PlayStation 5.
PlayStation.
I'm up to 17 miles an hour now without crashing. So that's no, I've got a little bit faster. But
On your rascal
it's-
scooter.
Here's the weird part, man. So I've been playing that game quite a bit. I mean, like it takes a while to get used to. The controls are really weird. But here's the interesting thing now. Now I've done probably 100 laps right around the Isle of Man.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm starting to recognize it. So then I watched the world's fastest Isle of Man lap. You know, Peter Hickman or whatever it is.
Hickey, yeah.
And I'm watching this at like 180 miles an hour, and I'm recognizing shit. I'm like, oh, okay. And now it's going to come, and I'm like, oh, okay, he's going to hit the bro. He's going to brake. And sure enough, he's like, brake. And I'm like, oh, that game is fucking cool. Like, I'm learning the course and fucking, oh, dude, yeah.
well, a lot of the guys do play the game in
Oh, I'm
off season
sure.
to keep
Because it
fresh.
seems pretty accurate
It's
to the
super
stuff on the side. And it was funny because when you come up on that Bray Hill thing with the thing, I've purposely a couple times kissed that fucking bar, like just launched myself off the bridge. It's fun, man.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad Dan brought that up because that has been since Marshall kind of fired that up. We've been talking about it for probably 2 years. Oh, we're going to do it this year. We're going to do it next year. What's going to happen? And buying the plane tickets, PayPaling Marshall the money for the Airbnb, it's like real.
Yeah.
It's like, that's going to happen. That's on the schedule now. I know what I'm going to be doing at the end of September. I'm pot committed.
It's the first time I felt so right about something. I didn't ask my wife. I was just like, I'm going to the Isle of Man in August.
How'd that work out for you?
She was like, you probably should.
Oh, nice.
Because it wasn't like I want to go to a strip club. Like, it's the one thing that my whole life I've been into. So I think she get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think she understands. Like,
yeah, it is Mecca.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm
but
pumped.
here's a little pro tip.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wait until 5 months before to start planning.
Okay,
Your life will be easier if you start 9 or 10 months out.
Well, let's give full credit to Marshall, though. Marshall also dropped a fucking, here's a spreadsheet of every possible thing that you could possibly want to do. I've been researching this for 17 years, and I hope you guys can find something.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Here's the Marshall. We ended up renting one of those places.
Here we go.
To Marshall. Well done, Marshall.
Marshall
well done.
Tanuki.
Yeah, well done. Well done,
Oh,
Marshall.
shit. Yeah, hold on. Let me get him up. Where is it? There he is.
Tanuki's up. Drink to Marshall. Drink to Tanuki.
Hold on. Full cast. There we go. All right. Sorry.
Very, very cool. I'm just, Dan, that's right on the money. I rented a car, and I rented I think it was a Kia Uvula or a Kia.
No, it's a Volvo.
A Kia Placenta. I rented a Kia Placenta.
Dolores.
It is small.
A clitorita.
Is that the 660?
It is a full liter.
You should bring one of the de Blasio's carry on.
If it was that, nobody would ever find the car in the parking spot.
You have to sneeze to make it pop out.
Yes.
It is one of those things that when I booked the car, Marshall was also on the money with that because I had looked at booking other cars and through other ways, and he's like, "Nah, use this. It's like an older school, Expedia style booking program, and basically they'll tell you the price, and when you decide what price you're going to pay, then they're going to associate you with a rental agency." And so I did get the most diminutive car that they have. It'll hold 4 adults. But it is a manual transmission, but I drive left-handed cars every day. It's that's not scary for me at all. Right-hand drive cars are just very normal, and so Marshall was like, "Yeah, I figured I would get the bigger car because it had an option of an automatic and shifting with the wrong hand."
Yeah, can I get some seat time in a right-hand drive?
You should.
Standard transmission before we go.
Hey, Dan,
absolutely.
There's a Toyota Previa in front of our shop right now. Just come get it.
Yeah, just grab the keys, take it up for a honk.
Estima, I think, is the word.
It's an Estima. Yeah.
But is that a stick shift?
No.
Yeah.
I did a near miss on an Escort XR2i convertible left-hand or right-hand drive.
Ooh.
One time, and I still regret not buying that car.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, literally was a Ford Escort convertible. And you're like, oh, God, who the fuck would buy a Ford Escort convertible? But it was an XR2 or 3i. I can't remember which one.
I remember when those were out.
Because it was a British dude that bought it, and he was getting rid of it. Well, he passed away. It was going cheap, and I had to store it in my garage. And the fact that I didn't buy it still sucks.
Yeah, but you can't cry about the ones you missed because
I know,
right? That's just.
If I cried about all the ones that I missed and gave away for free.
Oh yeah, for real. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. I'm definitely in the
Marshall is getting the props in the chat.
Oh, good. He deserves it.
Good. Right on, man.
Marshall is getting the ups.
Right on. Yeah, that's cool. He's doing it. He's doing it out there. He's fighting a good fight.
And at Mid-Ohio, if he wants to come to Bandcamp, he can come to Bandcamp.
Yeah.
But at Mid-Ohio, he is set for everything he got last time around.
Yeah. We have a good scene.
I had an idea.
Okay.
I was going to run it past you, but since it's happy and everything's happy.
Everything positive, yeah.
So I was thinking about Mid-Ohio, as we often do.
Right.
So I was thinking, we put on a good spread. I think we do a really good, fun time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what would you think about this? So the people that listen and stuff, you guys know that we do pretty well. But if you want to take it to the next level, if we want to go to a bigger, more crazy situation, maybe throw some Patreon together and we will come up with a percentage that we will put into maximizing how insane Mid-Ohio is. So it's up to them how high they, we're going to provide what we provide.
Yeah. That's it.
But if they want to jump in and provide a little extra juice, We could provide that and maybe get the nightclub. Maybe
That's true. That is true.
It was just a thought. I'm
The
just-
bounce house.
Yeah, there is a. There,
It is my dream to have an inflatable air-conditioned space for Mid-Ohio.
Oh, we should rent the inflatable Irish pub.
Oh
the
my gosh.
inflatable Irish pub.
Yeah, that might be better than the bar.
I like the monolithic cube.
the black monolithic disco cube.
But maybe in white or silver, so it's not so hot.
The inflatable Irish pub is $1,439 on what is that? That one's on Temu.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
What about
Do we have a
bringing-
picture?
So
of this?
everybody who's
ahead.
on our Patreon needs to freaking up.
I gotta wonder too. When I look at this thing, I'm a little concerned about its actual scale. Go ahead.
That
and
looks
pull
like
that
it's
up,
for
Sleepy.
dogs.
That is the inflatable.
What is the door?
So let me
width?
give you. I'll give you the dimensions of it.
With humans in it? We need pictures with humans.
So
Personally,
it turns out.
Can we fill it with helium?
It turns out you can order it in two sizes. You can order it in.
Small
we
and
kind of need
medium.
this actually.
It comes in Irish and Scottish. It comes in.
Just don't look up at skirt.
It comes in 23 feet by 15 feet, which is quite generous. Or my favorite is it comes in 26 feet by 16 feet.
Wow.
Now that would be with no air blower, and that's 1,900 U.S. shekels. If you want it with an air blower, then
Well, yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Well, I
That's
have an air
weird.
blower.
Oh, it's $100 for an air blower. No, it has
his name.
two.
Oh, two.
It's got dueling air blowers.
Oh, it needs more.
So it needs multiple
Oh, you can
air
see them.
blowers.
See the little orange guys?
You know, the only reason I know about this is because the first bouncy house of Jesus at Barber Motorsports, they have an inflatable cathedral on the back nine.
Oh, of course.
Do they really?
They do.
So they can have church services on Sunday morning?
They've had it for years. It's always up on the hill back by
Hey, Phil.
Norton Hill.
Pickleball. Pete,
Pickleball
or
Pete.
this-
Pickleball.
Paul just logged in.
Yep.
Ship to dip?
Ship
Did it?
Stopped in today for
It's
the
probably
gifts and
shipped at IP.
conversation.
Pickleball Paul. Yes.
Yeah, stopped in today. Thanks for the gifts, the conversation, and the maintenance tips. Pickleball Paul. There you go, man. Yay.
Yeah, the first bouncy house of
Instant
Jesus is
satisfaction.
still my favorite.
I gotta say,
I mean, this is pretty good.
this is pretty good.
We had the question for Pickleball Paul. What tuner did he use?
Yeah, what company? Yeah, thank you, Pickleball Paul. You're
I'm
out there.
interested.
What company did you use
Asking
for your
for a friend.
Versys power tuning? And just answer in the chat so we know, because you mentioned it, and I'm going to say I said unfuckwithable, but I know that's not the name of the company, but it'll be something like that.
Yeah, I looked it
see
up.
how far off I was.
You guys should camp at the Isle of Man in that thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Oh God, the problem is the Irish would show up and never leave.
they already have one. They already have the Dunlop Museum. This would be the McGinnis Museum.
Oh my God. Yes.
just show up and
Dipshit.
inflate.
That's not fair.
Yeah, but for $2,000, one, it's Temu quality, guys. It's gonna be made of Saran
A
wrap.
bunch of years ago, I bought a bouncy house off of Temu for $125, thinking, okay, it's one kid party. Who gives a fuck if it sucks, right?
Right.
4 years later, I gave it to another kid after using it 150 million times, leaving it outside for days with my kid jumping on it, and they're still using the thing.
So
So-
you can rent one for $700 that's 16 feet 5 by 33 by 16 feet 5. So
Interesting.
33 is pretty long. Yeah. That's
Yeah, I've been
pretty-
combing Marketplace for them. I keep checking. There's like a camera-shaped one, but it doesn't look big enough. And
Yeah.
if,
I mean, this is pretty big. I mean, for what it's worth.
What about just bringing a truckload of foil-faced insulation and building like a house of cards out of it?
literally
An
making
igloo?
a Top Gear project?
Yeah.
with it?
shiny silver igloo.
Yeah, it would be reflective to keep the heat out.
It could be
heat
a
gain away.
contest. We could have people build different shelters, and whoever builds the coolest one wins.
What do we think a 4x8 sheet of that reflective, that's foil-backed insulated foam board, right?
Yeah, there's different
15
versions.
bucks.
Yeah, I'd say $15-20.
Yeah. Let's find out what that stuff goes for a sheet.
I can't wait to see how high it flies when it gets hit by a microburst.
This is what, okay. I will never, ever forget. The Misfits were all there. We had the bus. We had my pop-ups strapped to the bumpers of the bus. The bus was going nowhere.
Right.
Right? But the pop-ups became kites. At the end of one Zach was holding on for dear life, no shirt on, and just up in the air. Like he just sailed. And we had 5 or 6 people hanging on to this thing.
He married Poppins.
He didn't carry Poppins. It was so
Reverse
beautiful.
Poppins.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it was really gorgeous, but it was really scary.
That was, I don't know if that was the year or the following year, but John took my phone to help me out by not letting it be wet on the table and put it in a chair right between the 2 tents where then it proceeded to fill up with a foot and a half of water.
Then it got deep sixed. Oh, man. But there was no way to save anything for that particular microburst.
Yeah. We had a good party in my RV.
Oh, yeah. That was good. Fuck yeah.
It's like 6 or 7 of us.
We were hanging on for dear life to that thing. And I just remember, like, I felt it was the don't give up the ship moment where everybody, all the misfits, every single misfit was like, all hands on deck, don't give up the ship. We're hanging on for dear life. The wind was 60 to 100 miles per hour. It was a true microburst cyclone that hit. And as we're holding it and we're like, we think we got it. We think we're going to be able to ride this out. We were the leading edge of the storm because we were the first group of idiots by the road and the wind came from the cornfields. Well, we're standing there and we're like, we got this. And then a pop-up from like Kentucky Corner shot by us at 75 miles an hour and went into a Chevy truck.
It was pop-up-apocalypse.
It was pop-apocalypse.
Pop-up-apocalypse.
Do you remember on Sunday, there was like some dude that probably had about $9,000 worth of aluminum in his
Pop-apocalypse.
piled in.
Easy apocalypse.
Yeah.
Easy apocalypse. That's right. Absolutely.
Yes.
Those sheets of foil-faced are $27 a piece at Menards.
Oh, that's the good stuff.
That is the good stuff. That is the Polizio, the Johnson Manville. Right on. So that's the game. But I do think, like, okay, if we had an inflatable pub, the downside is we got to keep, well, John's Cleveland Moto Power and
Cleveland
Lighting and Power.
Cleveland Moto Lighting and Power. I've got 7 generators.
Right, yeah. Yeah, well, you've got my generator, like, we've got my generator, too, that we you know.
Well,
I've got the Harbor Freight Whisper Quiet.
I've got the
3500.
I've got the propane powered will light up the house.
Well, you got to run the food camp.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you
we're
need your
talking about
generator.
it. So the tiki bar has to stay.
Yeah.
But we're thinking we want to add a cappuccino bar in the morning.
Well, that's Sean.
Sean, oh, you're on it?
That's Sean.
Oh,
He's on
fuck
it.
yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Don't you worry.
Yeah.
right.
No, we gotta.
I'm starting to feel this pub.
We gotta find. We gotta.
What time is it open? Noon or what?
It never closes.
Yeah, why would it close?
That's the magic. What
Hey,
time is it
Sean?
open? Thursday
Sean,
at 7
what kind
a.m.
of- what kind of
What time is
cappuccino
it
machine are we
closed?
getting for
Monday at 7 p.m.
We have options.
But the best thing about it is I'm pretty sure this is SPF 1000.
We got it covered.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's really cool.
And if we get
Yes,
a
I
portable
know.
AC,
Right.
and have AC
Do
blowing
I gotta
in
buy?
there?
Do I gotta horse
Dude,
trade for one of those brass things?
Have
with
you
the
ever been in
eagle
a
on top?
bouncy house in 94-degree weather?
Yes.
I think it'd be fun inside there without some air.
So there you go.
Or it'll be completely naked. That'll be like
Shreddy.
this nakedness.
Hey, don't tempt me with a good time.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Hey,
We'll see how it goes. So now we got to build a 2x4 frame
That
to
means we
hold a
gotta
window
bring-
air
what's
conditioner.
what's
No, you just get one of the portable ones that has a hose and run it
Those
underneath.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, is Naked Jim coming back?
It depends. Will there be an inflatable bar?
We'd have to take this to band camp, too.
We would.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that might be important.
Yeah. I'd say that would be a clutch move.
The best part is I am still looking for a camper because Becky's like, fuck it, we need a camper.
Is it Mexicana 400 proof? How does it resist incoming two strokes?
No.
You set it up in the middle.
The only thing it might fuck us, though, is if it has a floor, you might have to take your boots
doesn't
off.
have a floor.
Oh, okay, good. Because
It
then I was
does
going to
not
say,
have a
everybody be
floor.
safe inside there. You don't
It
want
has
that.
2 simulated whiskey barrels out front.
Simulated?
Apparently that was important.
Fuck that. We need real ones.
Apparently that was a really big part of the design. I mean, I keep looking at this and I keep trying to convince myself it's a terrible idea.
I think it's a wonderful
Terrible idea.
Yeah. What is wrong with you? This is a happy podcast. This is happy time.
Don't. You're bringing us down, man.
I need to.
I'm so happy that
Cleveland Moto needs to have 3 sacrificial motorcycles sold for this.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
All right, hold on.
It just sounds like turkeys now.
Okay.
Brother Tim, who's an air conditioning specialist, says he has the AC covered.
Oh shit! This is happening.
Considering
It's going to be ice chips being blown at us.
considering Monday he is coming to give me air conditioning.
Right,
Hell
right,
yeah,
yeah.
brother.
Right.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Oh yeah.
No, don't get that. He's coming to blow you.
Going to give you an ice cold blow.
Of all the people that would probably blow me, I don't think he's on that list.
We could get Moto Hop to back his thing up to the big thing because his truck was like negative 410 degrees because he has an actual AC unit.
He's got a mini split in there.
Yeah.
Moto Hop can back that thing up.
Bet it can. Much rejoicing. Yeah, I'm just. This is one of those items where you look at it and you're like, yeah, still sounding like a pretty good idea to me.
Okay, we got confirmation. Hold
Bouncy
on.
house.
What do we got confirmation for?
I had my bachelor party at a bouncy house. It was a titillating experience. There you go. So, there it is.
Creative writing.
With all your friends.
Oh, man.
Dude,
Oh, junkie.
you ever been drunk at a bouncy house? Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, come on. They are kind of perfectly designed for
Well,
that.
yeah, because you fall over and you just bounce off.
Best thing.
Was that junkie you said?
Yeah, socks at band camp or socks at Mid Ohio.
Yeah.
so you get to. There's an excuse to be in your socks.
Yeah,
Right.
100%.
I love
We
that.
love socks.
Wow, socks in the city.
Socks in the city. Look, that's why I put carpet down in our booth. Like when we build our camp, when we build the FEMA camp, that's why I put carpet in the bottom of these things because I love it. If there's a certain point at Mid Ohio where I'm like, okay, the boots are coming off now.
Yep.
And the boots are coming off, and I know I can walk around on that carpeting and not get like sticks and stabby things in my
Well,
feet.
and you know what's weird is because the grass is pushed down underneath it, the bugs stay kind of away from the area. It helps a
The
lot.
first time I was camping with somebody and they rolled out that 20 by 20 piece of indoor outdoor, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And I was like,
Hell
well,
yeah.
that's freaking genius right there.
Yep.
And I just immediately, as soon as it got laid down, I felt like a cat. I was just like, I got to lay on this. I'm going to roll around, right? Yeah.
Making
Well,
it
Instantly making biscuits and the whole
Making
deal.
it
Yeah.
takes away all the fucking, oh shit, I stepped on an acorn or stepped on a whatever. all
Phil
that's
was
going on.
showing you his butthole. It was amazing.
Well, what, and working on bikes too, if you drop a trunnion or something that is critical.
Oh, yeah.
It's not gone forever.
Right.
You know? Hey, what's going on? Oh, everybody stop moving.
do you
what
remember-
happened? He dropped a 7mm trunnion.
When
Yeah.
Bagel was working on his CT70 and Johnny was helping him and
Right.
they had the carb all ripped apart, they dropped the needle valve.
Yeah.
And in the normal times,
Gone forever.
gone
Oh, yeah.
forever.
Gone forever.
But it was just right there on the
Yeah,
carpet.
exactly.
Yeah,
Carpeting
yeah.
is the clutch move.
Right.
And ever since I've been bringing carpeting as the foundation of our FEMA camp,
Yep.
it's good. And what's weird is it has a magnetic property. So no matter what people are doing, the chairs will congregate around the perimeter of the carpet.
Same with my vagina chair or whatever that thing is, the green thing.
You mean your inflatable?
Vagina, yeah. But it's like it's a couch or something.
It is.
I have
Yeah.
a red one.
But Haley,
I bought one
when
too.
Haley came over from
Mine's
the UK,
pink.
she lived in that thing.
I swear to God. At first, I was like, she's trapped. She can't get out.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't want to get out.
Yeah. She's like, I'm good. This is good.
Haley Bell was like, yeah, this is the best ride of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. She loved it. Super cool.
you just got a live vagina.
Yeah. Very, very good. Well, I mean,
do.
who doesn't?
Yeah, right.
So that was Dan's Isle of Man. Hell yeah. Isle of Man classic.
Yeah.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm just excited too because I forgot. Oscar reminded us in the chat.
Oh, Oscar's going too.
Which one?
We didn't mention that.
Oscar's going too.
So we're going
Right,
to see
yeah.
Oscar.
So that's pretty cool. But what I forgot was that, last time we went, I hit the grocery store up and I just grab a whole bunch of eggs and a whole bunch of cheese and a whole bunch of ham. And then in the morning, what I'll do is I'll just lay on a military breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll lay in a military breakfast and just, a loaf of bread, the whole deal. Or I'll do Monte Cristos or something. And then I'll also grab, and I'll make 1 liter bottle cocktails. And so we'll just fill the backpacks up with cocktails. We'll fill the backpacks up with Sammys for the day. And then you just go out and raccoon supper your ass, just exist. And then at dinner, we'll go get a real meal.
If anybody listening has a friend that has a medical marijuana card on the
Isle of Man? Yeah.
Let a dude know. Just
Hook a
saying.
brother up is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, because for once in my life, I'm not going to fly with
Or
anything,
maybe
'cause I
if-
don't want to get turned away.
You don't want to get turned away on this trip.
No.
Or maybe if somebody out there in listener land understands
Oh,
the
no,
rules
Andrea's Manx.
of the Manx Society,
Yeah.
and if they understand what it takes for you to get one,
Yeah.
right? Because it might be it might be a big deal or it might be not a
Or
big
if
deal.
you just want to be a responsible citizen and come smoke Sneepy's brains out every day or 2 or 3 times a day, that'd be fine too.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
No, you can't. I swear to God, I've been around the guy.
Yeah, no,
you
it
cannot. You cannot. You're never like, look, I brought weed for myself, and you can have some. No, no, sorry, you can't win this game.
Because we were talking about positive stuff earlier, and I was trying to get myself in a headspace. And I follow Guy Markham, the guy that lives in a freaking caravan on the coast, who's probably going to be there. And I'm like, you know what? He's like, if you want to drop acid and see awesome shit, I'm like, maybe Sleepy ought to reach out to it.
I'm down.
Like, I think these two need to meet.
That's pretty good.
I'm not traveling across the whole world to get fucking retarded.
He might be there, but I
was
think, I think this might be a meetup that could work.
Yeah. I would actually like to enjoy myself and remember everything that I'm seeing.
Oh, no. The problem is you want to remember. The reality is
He's a fun guy.
Yeah.
And so
his shit's great.
If you want to look him up, his website is IamGuyMarkham.com. So IamGuyMarkham.com. Super entertaining.
He's the most positive guy I think I've ever watched.
Extremely positive guy. extremely positive guy. And would be a damn fine guide.
Exactly.
Right around there.
Well,
right?
we got Chris too. I think Chris P said he's going to come, and so he's been there 27 times, something 28 times. So.
And I do. You know what? Who I haven't? I know I have his number. Nigel, if you're listening to this, Nigel, you said you want to go to the Isle of Man. Well, in case I don't call you, Nigel, you're being called.
Oh yeah,
Nigel to the white courtesy phone.
Right,
Nigel.
I never knew I wore a wig.
So super cool. Any other positive stories, Sleepy?
Oh yeah, so
Did
we
you
have
bring
some.
one?
Well, I'm going to give the guys 2 seconds to figure out what bike we possibly could have. So I personally bought
You're going to tell them.
a 65, a Honda little 65. I posted on our chat what my plans are. I'm going to make it into a cafe racer. So it's just a stripped down $100 pop, just parts, but unbelievable. All new old stock side panels, front headlight, gas tank, side panels, like all that shit's still perfect.
Wow.
So this is going to be kind of interesting.
That one that's on the back of your bike? On your truck?
No, it's in the bed of my truck.
We're not talking about that one. We're not
This one
talking
is
about
not
that.
officially a motorcycle.
Is
currently.
your 65 a sport S65?
Yeah. So, but it's just it's just a
pieces.
bag of parts, but a lot of good parts, and so that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted, and the budget that I had for it. But so here's the interesting thing. So then, being down at the garage, this other bike happened to show up, and then some young gentleman had bought it, and they looked like they were interested in cafe racing this thing, and I'm like, that is too nice of a bike, and so Greg down there also said, yeah, I should probably buy that. So he bought it off him, and I was like, well, at least it's in the family.
Right.
But then we're not going to talk about what's going on because that's not positive, and we're being positive. But anyways, Greg's going to sell some stuff.
Right.
So he sold it, and so I was going to buy it just to keep it in the family, knowing that somebody around me would buy it and it wouldn't get chopped up.
Of course.
I mean, when I saw it on Marketplace for $500, I was like, oh, that's like a bucket list bike for me. But I didn't really have $500 in my pocket, and I've been reevaluating my bike choices, and I was like, it doesn't have a title. I've always wanted one, but how practical is this for me? And I'm like,
emailed it to you, by the way.
But then it showed up, then like things don't go too far away, and then the law of the things that want you kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. So I ended up picking it up, and then we went to get it, but it's staying in the family because Grumpy Sewer Guy said, no, John, I have the money. Tell Sleepy I will give him the money and take the bike.
Yeah.
So now it's on the back of my truck, but it's going to John's and eventually to Grumpy Sewer Guy.
Sure.
But the best part is that when we got there, I thought it was just, dead, whatever. Greg kicks it, it starts, and it runs.
Giddy up.
It's a running bike.
It's a running motorcycle.
Yeah, and it sounds, how good did that sound, even running shitty?
Oh, it sounds like it's running good. The thing about those bikes is, they sound like a sewing machine when they're running. They're smooth. They're just like, ooh. It's kind of like a Honda Metropolitan 50. Sometimes you can't tell if it's running.
That's true.
Yeah. So
that's absolutely true. So
has anybody guessed?
Have the listeners at home, have they guessed yet?
There's no right guesses.
No.
That's what I'll say.
a hint would be Super Sport.
And the reality is, I don't think I could have guessed this.
Well, so I've gone ahead and pulled it up.
Okay.
So if you want to take a look at it.
Anybody
there
know?
It is.
Look at how many pipes does that little bike have coming out of it?
Now you've got the picture. Now you should be able to answer the question.
I mean,
That's not so. There are no rare Hondas, but this kind of is close to one.
The reality is, I look at that. It's not a Sloper 160.
No.
So as soon as I look at that, I'm like, it's a twin-cylinder Honda.
How many carburetors?
Is that a 2? Is it a 1 and a 2? Mm-hmm. So,
And yet it's 2 cylinders.
2 cylinders,
Yep.
1 carburetor,
2 valves per cylinder.
2 valves per cylinder.
Overhead cam.
Overhead cam.
1 carburetor.
1 carburetor.
125 cc's.
125.
And a
That-
speed of 75 miles an hour, according to what John found.
Yeah, it's 13 horsepower.
no, it speaks to me.
This
as
this bike is a 1968, I believe, maybe a 67, because it doesn't have a reflector on the.
I was going to say there's no reflector on the front fender.
Yeah.
Which tells me I think it's probably a 67.
Probably a 67.
Mm-hmm.
That is an SS 125A. Mm-hmm. Not to be confused with the CL 125A, which Hofford already has.
Yeah, he's got
per me, because I saw it and I'm like, oh, and I know where the bikes are. I see the bikes and he's got the money, so I'm
the
like,
fact that this still has the original oval taillight on it.
Yeah.
The fact that it's got the original clocks, it's got
Turn
the
signals,
the
everything.
original factory turn signals. I mean, this is a very, very unmolested machine.
Yeah.
yeah, it may have had some paint on the tank. I can't
does.
decide. I haven't really looked at it.
It's
a lot.
hard to tell whether that's an. I looked at it on the back of the truck, and it's hard to tell whether that's a respray that's let go, or if it's the original paint that's let go.
So what's the official designation of this bike?
CB 125 Super Sport, right?
Is SS
Yeah,
125A.
Oh, A.
I don't know why it's an A, but it's
I
an
don't
SS
either.
So
125A.
anybody not playing the home game where they can view the pictures,
SS 125A.
that's what you're looking
yeah,
for.
SS 125A.
And what's
Honda.
neat, when you first look at it, what'll mess you up is it looks like tusks coming out of this front cylinder head, because it's such a small
yeah.
bike and it has a twin. Like
No, every twin cylinder 125 Honda looks like this, where it's got that weird elephant thing going on.
262.5 cc cylinders.
Yeah, it's cool. And is it a 5-speed gearbox?
I believe this is a 4-speed.
Oh, it's a 4-speed. Yeah. That's pretty neat, man. That's a pretty cool bike.
I rode one year at Mid Ohio. I thought it was the coolest thing. You rarely ever see them. I don't know how many ever were made, but what struck me is like it was super, 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 super smooth and quiet, and it was like, wow, this thing is fantastic.
Yeah, that's a pretty great example of Honda. Like what Honda does. What
Only
Honda did
in
really well in the
only
60s.
Honda in the 60s would have built something like
Well,
this.
everybody, if any other manufacturer, doesn't matter who it is, that would have been a 2-stroke.
Yeah.
so
Right.
And by the 70s, even Honda was like, well, we're just going to do a single cylinder.
I mean,
yeah.
that literally would have been a wire one.
So to continue with Happy Town,
Happy Town.
Happy.
I did purchasing another motorcycle. So because John/Grumpy Sir Guy bought this back for me, which gave me my money back.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. You guys are seriously. You've moved a bike 3 times.
I know, without
with
any-
one truck
Right. Hold on. So then because I got my money back,
with one load.
and I had already planned on spending it, so that's gone money in my
Right,
book.
right, it's gone.
John's been on this negotiating fucking trip, right? So he found a fucking Ninja 250 with 52
I've
miles
been
on it.
enabling all my crackhead friends.
And so he got this thing down to $900 with the title, so I'm going to pick that up tomorrow for my wife.
Again, did you hear that? With 52 miles on it.
52 fucking
52
miles.
original miles.
Yes.
On a Ninja 250.
2007.
It's a
Was this the blue one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
2007.
blue one.
And it's over by where I work.
2007 is the best year because it's got the flame job.
Yeah. Which my wife is stoked about.
Is she stoked about it?
Yeah, she was like, "Oh my god, it's blue and all this stuff."
Yeah,
so
it's cool.
so this all happened. I tell her I'm going to pick the bike up. She signed up for the
MFS.
yeah, that motherfucking safety.
Yep.
No, man, you're getting some motherfucking safety course.
I don't take that MSF or whatever.
Your
it is. I
ass
take
on a
that.
motherfucking safety course.
Shit, bitch.
Did you hear getting a discount on your insurances?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that motherfucking safety's the good shit. But here's the thing.
That's my jam, man.
I'm going to take it
MFS.
too. I'm going to take it too and make
Yeah,
a video.
you should.
Can somebody that's ridden for 37 years learn something from the MFS?
We did that.
I would be happy if you just pass.
I hear.
Who taught you?
Doesn't crash.
I'm sorry.
It is their bikes, right?
It is.
I'm sorry, sir. Who taught you that?
Remember, I took it on a van.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
So the one that's by us is the Rock and Roll Harley Davidson.
Oh, hold on.
Be careful. There are. insider info.
Yeah.
There's the state course that is ultimately free.
Right.
And then there is the Harley Davidson courses, which will cost you not only your currency,
Right.
but a one-day sales pitch.
No, this is through I went to the website of
The state?
the
state.
state.
Okay.
And then so they do their, because I'm sure because of that,
Yeah.
they have it set up so they
Yeah.
also do that.
The Harley Davidson does a for-profit school that uses the state instructors and gives you the state certification.
But you
The
pay.
difference is, instead of the state, what was the state school? $33 or
Something like that.
$37?
Yeah.
The Harley one, I've seen it at like $365 or
Oh.
$400. Yeah. So
Are they really doing you that much different in it?
they're giving you a 4-hour sales pitch
Oh.
prior to
So
and
you
during.
take the class, then they did the timeshare.
No, I know the timeshare. Yeah, no, I meant like the class itself. Isn't it
Yeah,
the
and
same?
for
No,
the
it's the
record,
exact same SPOs.
Oh.
Yeah.
For the record, my friend Harry took that course. He crashed during the test, and they still passed him.
One guy crashed
Wow.
3 times when I took it after I had my license so long. I was thinking about becoming an instructor, so I took it, and the guy literally crashed 3 times, and they still passed him because he was able to eventually
Yeah.
do the course.
Well, I mean,
pass
that's the thing is you're there to learn, and so like if you don't know how to ride, you might crash. Like you're not.
The one chick though, she was on like a GZ 250 or whatever, and she was like, zoom, went all the way across the parking lot. I'm like, at what point do you just like let go? Nope. She just off the parking lot into the grass, bam. I was like, oh, she was done.
Oh.
15 minutes in, done.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
I,
probably the bike I'm buying tomorrow.
Only 52 miles.
That's right.
Well, it was. I mean, it's obviously like you said. I mean, 52 miles and broken collarbone, and it was done because
Yeah,
I mean, it's probably the original owner. It's,
Out to the course and back home.
It has a small amount of crash damage and some unfuckering or whatever, but. The great news is carbs on Amazon are $60 for a rack of carbs.
not too shabby. That is pretty rad.
So we're definitely going to buy I want you to buy those, and we'll put them on or whatever. Or,
Yeah.
No, you'll put them on. What did I say?
What are you doing?
So per Reddit, MSF Ohio is $50 and the Harley Davidson is $300. And per AI, they're saying that the Harley Davidson Riding Academy course in Ohio generally costs between $199 and $450, with some dealers listing prices around $299. It's the exact same certification. It's the exact same SPOs as the state class. And according to our state of Ohio, it's $50.
Perfect.
So according
Piper's
to the state
taking
of
it
Ohio,
in
it's $50.
June, I believe, out in Kirkland because one of her teachers at Lakewood High School is an instructor there, and she wants to do it with him.
Good. Oh,
Yeah, that's awesome.
excellent.
Nice.
A little tip for our podcast listeners at home who are considering taking the Motorcycle Safety Foundation course. I can tell you that once you have your motorcycle temporary, you can sign up for the course. The temporary now in the state of Ohio is an online temporary test.
Oh,
You
yeah.
do it like you're taking an online.
Piper did hers at Mid-Ohio.
Right, exactly. Right. Piper did hers while we were hanging out at the FEMA camp.
Yeah.
Right. So you have to like keep the camera at your face. You have to aim your camera phone. She did it on her laptop or on her phone?
She had her Chromebook, I
The
believe.
Chromebook, right.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
Her father and Uncle Bruce may or may not have helped her a little bit.
Well, good. Yeah, there's a little coaching, right?
Oh, from behind
So
the phone?
what I, yeah, right, yeah. Right.
What they didn't see was the big HDMI cable going to the
got
big
that,
TV.
Yeah, got that one wrong.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks for nothing. But here's the other tip I want to give you is once you have your temporary permit, then you can sign up for the class. And here's the trick. Sign up for the class. Sign up for any class. If you get to the game late, they start filling the vacancies in January is when you can start up. Or February, when they start taking the vacancies. But if you can only get a date in October or November, don't sweat it. I can tell you the whole time that I was an instructor, I never once had a full class. So your setup with the class might be set up to take 24, 26 people. Then if you go, okay, we've got 18 people for tonight's class who actually showed up because the 8 people they gave up on it. They said the hell with it. They forgot they had a date that day, whatever. We go out in the hallway and generally be like, okay, anybody want to come in? Anybody flying standby. And I just recently had a customer that did that very exact thing.
I did it.
So you did standby too.
Yeah, I was
right?
I was a last minute.
Yeah, last minute standby. Pop in. So it is a real thing. You don't necessarily have to wait until July or August or September. If you want to just do it, as soon as they start doing the sessions, jump in.
Was there any did you have to call to be a standby or just show up?
I just showed up.
Show up.
Okay, all right.
Just show up.
All right.
It's and I have had numerous success stories with my customers.
Awesome.
Just showing up. And also, if you have an automatic transmission bike and you don't want to ride a shifter, you don't want to play around with the clutch, you will hear wild urban legends about how that's not allowed. No, it is. If your motorcycle requires a license to operate on the roads in the state of Ohio, then that vehicle is eligible for the training.
The scooter license, that's only like for 50 cc.
Please be careful. If your state has a scooter license, read the rules of the scooter license very carefully. It may only be from 50 to 110 cc's. So that scooter license, you might be, oh, look, I'm getting by. I'm only having to do the scooter test. It's the same test. You've just limited yourself, right? Oh, well, I'm never going to have a 100 cc. You might, right? And it's the same test. Get your motorcycle endorsement, then you can ride anything.
But you can get a motorcycle on many scooters as long as it's above a certain size.
If it's under 110 cc, don't bother showing up with it.
But Buddy 125?
For the test or for the MSF course.
Yeah.
The 110 cc's in Ohio is our cutoff. A Buddy 125, obviously it's over 110 cc's. You're good to go. If you have a Honda Elite 110, 108 cc's, not enough. Yeah. Now, an instructor who knows their shit is going to know it's not enough. 99% of the other instructors is going to be like, it says 110 on the side. That's good enough for me. The law says at least 110 cc's. So they may not... You would have to have a very, very knowledgeable tester or instructor to know the difference.
I didn't know they made a Buddy 1125.
Trust me, you're okay. But we've had, over the several years, we've had people come back into our shop and say they wouldn't let me do the MSF course on my scooter. I had to use one of their lightly fucked 250 cc motorcycles or whatever. And I said, well, did you tell them that you have no intention of ever learning how to use a clutch, that this is the way you're going to live? Because we can sell you a 600 cc, 650 cc bike that goes 120 miles an hour and you'll never shift it. Right? In today's world, I could sell you a zero electric bike, 130 miles an hour. You'll never shift it. They didn't make you take your car driving class in a standard. No. So likewise, I know that the common belief is you're going to have to ride, you're going to have to operate a clutch, you're going to have to operate a manual gearbox. That is not the law. So be firm about it. Understand this is your experience you're having. If you don't want to learn how to drive a shifter, tell them you're going to bring your automatic. That's fine. Bringing your own bikes is okay. That's good. In fact, I recommend it.
If that's the bike you're going to be riding,
isn't that a great idea?
On the bike.
What a great idea! You're going to be trained on the actual bike you own.
Right.
That's cool.
Now, if you are
yourself.
But there is a caveat to that. If you are a complete newbie, I recommend using theirs because you can drop it. You can throw it on the ground. And, you know what I'm saying? Like if you were riding a motorcycle, if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course.
Use theirs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you have any inclination, you're like, oh, I think I might want to learn how to shift.
Yeah.
I might be on my 5th scooter, and I love automatics, but what a great opportunity to learn to shift on something I don't own or pay the insurance on.
Or nobody's even mad if you wreck it.
No.
Right.
No, not at all. No. So,
Newsflash.
Yep.
I didn't expect.
Harley Bob is watching the podcast.
Oh, really? Yay! Harley Bob.
Hold on.
We love you, Harley.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's the sound he makes. Yeah, that's how you can tell he's watching the podcast.
That's him calling in.
That's the sound he makes when he sleeps.
Sounds just like his Dax.
That would make it New England.
For real.
Oh, I wonder how he is enjoying the Dax. Have you talked with him?
I have not, so I would love to get a follow.
But can we talk about Harley Bob for a second?
As long as it's positive.
Just a couple of weeks ago, well, it is positive because he's still alive. Remember, like a little thing, he was down in Mexico, and all of a sudden the cartel decided that they wanted to shoot up Mexico.
North of Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, so he was,
Yeah.
He was close.
I literally-
where I was like, you know,
I was trying to be slick, and I didn't want to take up his time, so I
Right.
sent him a text with an eyeball and a thing like that, and he wrote back. Thumbs up, okay. And that was it. That was the whole conversation. I was like, perfect.
that is all right. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's super neat.
Yeah, they're still gung ho to go back next year. They're not frightened off. By
No.
Well, I mean, he buys stuff from that cartel. No, I'm kidding.
That's how you make friends.
What do you think he's in Mexico?
Don't kill off your customers, man.
right.
Hey, no, I got my gold card. We're cool.
Yeah, right.
Somebody tries to shoot up his campsite. He's, oh, no, got my gold card. Oh, I'm sorry.
Dude, I am paid up.
Well, hold on. Let me punch your card real quick. You get a free one next time. I completely.
All right.
I know it's fun. We think it's all fun and games, but that is legit, man. You don't kill your customers.
Nope.
Yeah. Good business move right
We
there.
love Harley Bob.
Don't fuck with the money.
Johnny
Yeah, that's
Mac,
right.
what makes you happy?
I've been really happy about my 1999 Kawasaki Ninja 250 that I bought for $100 with a title.
Not exaggerating.
Now, you've been
Not
posting
lying.
photos on our private chat.
Yeah, it has 5,900 miles on it. It had a rough history. I think it was stolen and then bought from an auction, and then that person tried to rebuild it but didn't do so well. And then it sat, and then it languished. And then the kid I got it off of, 20-year-old, was like, I just want rid of this thing. I had it loaded on my truck 6 times, and people, I was going to deliver it to them, and then they ghosted me and just take it. Because I showed up to show the Chinese bike for $100 with a title, and I was joking, and I'm like, hey, that's not a bad bike for $100. He's like, you want it? I'm like, well, how much? He's like, $100. I'm like, do you have a title? He's like, yeah, I actually have that title in my name. I'm like, great. I'm taking it.
Let's do it.
We might get another bike because didn't he call you?
Oh, no, I'm still working on the Chinese bike for $100 with a title.
because that has a title too. And so
it runs.
And it runs. Oh, shit.
Look.
Yeah.
Oh, John.
Johnny Big Bucks just throwing around the money.
I got $100 for a bike with a title. How poor I am.
I'll
Hey,
find
John,
$100.
I owe you an apology.
Yes, you do.
I do. I owe you
Always, every
For
day.
years.
Which one?
I was very negative about the Ninja 250.
Yes, you were.
I was. And it is a very nice bike. It is a very good, perfect first bike. And that is an amazing, it sounds amazing.
Think about
Thank
it, man.
you.
Piper's going to get a chance to ride. My wife's going to, because my wife wanted to ride the TNT 135 to work. And I'm like, that's not a good idea because there's no extra juice. You know what I mean? Like if you have to pass somebody, that 250, you could at least pass somebody if you have to.
125, you don't pass anybody.
No.
You survive.
Yeah, right. And if you're new to a thing, it might not be a great way for her to,
But it's probably more comfortable. I mean,
Yeah,
it's got great, it's a sport bike, but it's like, well, yeah, the great thing about a 250 sport bike is that it's got great brakes, it's got great handling, it's got a lot of good things
and it's
going
pretty
for it.
upright. Like the bars come up.
Oh,
like,
yeah, there's risers on it. So when you're sitting on it, it's not like you're in a tuck of anything like that.
No.
And they made that fucking thing from 88 to 2007.
Yep.
That's the second gen. So like I said, carburetors are $60 on Amazon if you want brand new carburetors.
And every year
Will
you
she
can
be
just buy.
Will she be able to get her feet on the ground with that?
Well, that's what we were talking
Wait,
about.
I have it on the lift. I only sat on it on the lift on the center stand. I haven't actually tried. I haven't ridden it yet because I really kind of want it all to be together before I actually want it to be legal. I really have this rule with myself. I don't like to even ride it up and down my street till I have a plate for it.
Now, as somebody who has done this, they do make a lowering kit for that bike. So if her
that's
feet
what we
do
were
not
just
touch
talking
the
about.
ground, they will touch the ground.
Is it just
after
different
that.
link? Is it just
Yeah,
different?
it is.
Yeah, it's a monoshock, so it'll probably just be a low ring.
Yeah,
link.
they just lower link.
All right, cool.
But I mean, it's the epitome of the starter bike,
yeah.
girl bike,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
So she's pretty jazzed about it.
Hot
I've seen
girl
her
bike.
Yeah.
No, then it'd be pink.
I mean, but it will
Yellow.
do 100 mile an hour.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's got that going for it. Red line at 13.5.
God, yeah. It sounded delightful.
Yeah,
It really did.
The carbs are still feeling a little soggy, in my opinion, and I might want to redo them. I want to take it for a ride and see what the rideability is of it.
Give it a little Italian.
I don't like to. I like a very crisp throttle response, and I think it's old rubber in the. That's a 99, so like the CV rubbers, it's like it's sloggy to.
Yeah.
once it really warms up, it's a little better. So I don't know, but I think it's going to run fine. I mean, I'm not worried about it. And I'm tiddling around with mirrors, turn signals, making everything work. Had to splice in a new ignition, which that's why I thank you everybody for helping me find the 2 different manuals online. Manuals somehow got like really expensive. I mean, I guess it's just me. I'm used to $30 manuals, but it was like to buy the hardcover climber, some places wanted $89.
So and this is gonna be a pro tip from me, who has to constantly look up manuals. If it's not on manuals.lib or Scribd, you have to search for the PDF version on Google, which is what I think I eventually did with you, but I do not remember where I found that one.
I actually needed 2 manuals to go from first gen to second. Like all the ignition switches that are available are like third gen, or like the color, it's not the same as mine. So I needed, like, the climber manual has the advantage. If you buy that, it's 88 through 2012, and you'll get all the different wiring diagrams for every, Ninja 250. So you can cross-reference and match them up, which I did, and it worked out fine. It's good.
It sounded good. I mean, it sounded...
Oh, no, it sounds perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting there.
But in person...
I'm not quite happy. I want it to be kind of perfect.
It's not quite up to Johnny Mac's
Well, part of that
standards.
is it doesn't have the silencers and the exhausts anymore.
Correct. And I'm probably going to rectify that somehow. I do want it to be quieter. Neighbors just moved in, their second shift, or late, their third shift, nurses.
Can't have your daughter screwing up the neighborhood.
No, and I just don't really like it loud. I don't want it that loud.
Disturbing the peace.
Even if I have to make my own little baffles and put them in there to make it a little quieter or something like that. I promise not use Briggs & Stratton lawnmower mufflers on
Come on, man.
Give
us a chance.
Oh, the Volkswagen Stinger?
No, he legitimately, on his Honda CB200, his Lake Erie Loop bike, he had put Briggs & Stratton lawnmower silencers. What are they, 6 inches long?
Yeah, the little sausage ones. I mean, I had a tube, and then I put those on there. Well, I mean, those were 8 horsepower. The bike was like 16, 17 horsepower, so times 2. I mean, like, it could potentially handle. I mean, it was legit, and it worked a lot until they fell off.
Exactly.
Because you couldn't weld anything and have it survive 10,000 RPM for 11 hours.
And that was the thing, is like, I know how the bike sounded when it left the race, when it left for the launch of the race in the morning. So I was there. I know what the bike sounded like. And then when I was having a 10-200, right? So I'm just having a little bio break. I figured I was well enough in front of the competition. I hadn't seen a single other bike, which meant I was at the front of the pack.
That's a good sign.
Right? And, 100%, all my cheating paid off. Everything was cool. And I was like, it's Angola. I have got to dump. This is gonna. I gotta get a haircut in the worst way, right? I had an emergency haircut, and I dumped a gallon of gas into the bike. I didn't need any more than that because of the distance I was going. I didn't even bother filling my red jerry can. I knew I was within the range. I was close enough we could make this work, and I was like, okay, and I blasted into the service plaza to just make the world's fastest deuce. But I had on 2 pair of pants because it was really, really cold. So I had to fight to get the 2 pair of pants off. And then I had been in the fetal position for the last 9 hours or 8 hours. So that was a mess. I got in the bathroom and I'm sitting there and I'm like trying, like, okay, faster, like full prolapse. And then I hear
You're still in the tuck position you were on the bike.
Yeah, and I'm tucked in and holding handlebars, right?
Constitutional crisis.
Constitutional crisis is right.
Absolute crisis.
Nice.
I was having a constitutional crisis.
Tier 1 constitutional crisis.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, go, man, go. And as I am going, I hear this. And I was like, what the? Oh, and I was like, shit, that was Meckel Fresh. Because there's nothing else.
I felt like I was in like a fucking dive bomber the whole time.
It sounded like a Stuka. Yeah.
Because it was just like, wah.
Yeah. It sounded like a dive bomber.
And when you're riding any kind of bike and all you have is straight down tubes, nothing else.
Nothing else.
It's loud.
It was loud. It sounded
feel it.
like a Messerschmitt. It sounded like a Stuka dive bomber.
Believe this or not, when I put the Steady Garage pipe, the Steady Garage mid pipe on the TNT 135 into the stock thing, it would break. I thought it was going to break the windows of cars driving by. It was
and I rode that on the other Lake Erie loop. Like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I have earplugs in it.
Tinnitus. Yeah, when I heard that sound, I was like, I just lost the race. I just did. The second I heard you go by, I know what the sound is. It can only be you, right? It can only be. I heard the sound. I was like, yeah,
The sound of loss.
You shit yourself.
Again,
Pro tip, just
I'm
shit
trying to
your
tell you,
pants.
I pinched a loaf.
That could only be a tiny old Honda at full check.
Gave it a very, very fast wipe and left a safety square there. Pulled my pants up, ran out to my bike, jumped on it. There's zero chance in hell of me on a 125 catching a 200. So he got me by like more than 20 minutes. I never recovered that. I never recovered it.
Keep it in the poop theme real quick.
Oh, boy.
Today,
Yeah.
I was working in a cold-ass garage shooting a guy building some stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it got so cold that he turned on the turbo heater, like, the big turbine heater thing.
The kerosene jet heater.
I went behind it to go to my case to get some camera gear, and I ate a lot of Brussels sprouts yesterday.
Everything melted.
And I blasted
So you carpet bombed
a fucking turbo
the
heater,
intake,
which then blew it through the heater, ignited it, burned it.
which is literally just a buzz bomb.
Yeah,
Right?
and then sent it out the other end like an August summer hot dumpster.
So
fire.
it is a hybrid now. It's kerosene methane.
Yeah,
Right.
dude. So here's the best part. So the guy I'm shooting was outside getting something.
Yeah.
I do this, and I'm like, oh, that was bad. And then I realized it had gone through the turbo heater, and I go to the other side, and I'm like, oh my god, right?
It's been catalyzed.
This I can send you a pic. This thing is 100 by 60 foot garage.
Yeah.
And he walked in 40 feet away and goes, "What the fuck did you do?"
It's the reducer. I swear, it's the reducer.
For Sleepy, it was a happy thing.
I loved it. I'm proud of that shit. Are you
lighter.
kidding me?
Wow,
Hey, Phil.
man. Yeah, Tom.
It smelled like your house on a Tuesday.
Oh my God. So, man. Yeah, my wife eats vegetables competitively. Yeah, that is it. I've walked into my own house sometimes and been like, oh, fuck, we need to move. Right? I have walked into my own house and called the city because I swear to God, something backed up. I've walked into my own house and the cat was scratching on the door to get out, and he's an indoor cat. My wife, I love her to death, but if your wife is one of those devout, what do they call those? Cruciforms or broccoli and
cruciferous or
cruciferous vegetable. Whoa, man! And the worst thing is, look, I love my broccoli. I'll eat the cauliflower, but I like it cold and crunchy like nature intended. Mm-hmm. The second you heat up either of those, just throw the microwave away.
Yeah.
It's done. We can't have that microwave anymore. It'll never be unfucked.
That is so dramatic.
And yet, my wife just is like, well, yeah, we'll put a pound in at a time. And I'm like, look, it's one thing if they're going to smell like farts coming out. But when you overpower them so they smell like farts going in,
then you're screwed.
Then you're double, triple fucked.
Oh yeah. Well, the reason that this was so terrible too was that this was an Aldi sale rack of vegetables that I left in the refrigerator for a week. So these things were at the very end of being able to be eaten.
They
Which
weren't
all
great
the
to begin
sulfur
with.
was already just compiled in there.
Every time I go to Aldi, for me, I have to bring back 4 bags of frozen broccoli and as many Brussels sprouts as I can carry. Not because I eat them. No. It's because it's the only way we can keep up with Merritt and her perpetual broccoli. Now, look, Brussels sprouts never smell good.
Frozen Brussels sprouts are the worst.
But okay, the only reason I know this is it's motorcycle related because I saw a dude in
They smell
Indonesia.
good fried in bacon.
I saw a dude on a picture in Indonesia with his back of his motorcycle piled with Brussels sprout stalks.
Yeah.
I never knew how
Brussels
they grew.
sprout swords.
Oh, dude, they're like a stick with balls sticking off.
I grew them in my backyard.
It's insane,
You
dude.
told me about buying
like a
Brussels sprouts in
glockenspiel.
Germany.
Yeah.
You tell me your Brussels sprout in Germany story.
The entire concept, the fact that we are the only country that doesn't sell Brussels sprouts on the sword is a waste.
Can you eat the middle part or no?
No.
Is it just a hard stick?
No, it's just a stick.
So I grew Brussels sprouts. We harvested them. I just left them in the ground. The next year they started doing stuff, and I was getting greens off them. So then they went leafy.
Right.
And I tried some of them. I'm like, I wonder if you could eat Brussels sprout greens. And they actually were kind of tasty. I never really cooked them up, but that could be a thing.
Yeah.
How do you control that then?
Well, it doesn't get sprouts after the first year, but it turns
You have to keep trimming back the leaves on the top. So when you're growing Brussels sprouts, the screw up is that people don't trim the leaves at the top. You need to trim the leaves at the top so it gives the energy to the balls.
Okay, because I was wondering if it was like some other things I used
Trim
to
the bush,
grow.
energy goes to the balls.
Because I could play God with the plants that I used to grow a lot. Because like you could change the lighting cycles
Yes,
and turn them from this to that and create crazy banana leaves and stuff. It's nuts.
Oh, it's.
Yeah.
Because I was hoping that, well, maybe I'll get more Brussels because I'd ripped all the Brussels off of it, and I thought, well, maybe I'll get more Brussels, but I didn't get Brussels. It just went to
Are those
flower.
the sprouts? Is the Brussels the middle and the sprouts are the balls?
The Brussels, I think, are more like the seeds or something. I don't
Welcome
know.
to vegetable talk.
Brussels talk.
How about that Ninja 250 again?
Well, anyway, the Ninja 250 looks to be doing good. I can't wait to ride it, and it looks like we're gonna end up with some kind of decent weather.
Good save. Good save.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Pete,
Yes, sir.
what strange third world country are you riding in this year?
Vermont.
Pete's trip to Iran has been canceled right now. So.
I don't have any overseas trips planned as we speak.
Well, I
but
just figured we would transition into
Yeah,
you after
I
Johnny
appreciate
Max's
that,
Brussels
yeah.
sprouts chat.
I do want to go ride in Asia. I want to go to Vietnam maybe or Thailand somewhere. something
So
like
how
Thailand
many? How
would be
many?
fun.
How many happy places have you been to?
Oh shit, I don't know. I've probably been to 20 countries. I'm gonna say.
Oh man.
Wow.
Uh-oh. This must be serious. Mac is getting up.
Everybody's up.
Oh,
Everybody's
Jesus Christ.
Big shuffle. Big
Oh,
shuffle.
my God. Look at this guy. He's ruining everything.
Actually, I want to go to Hawaii. It's the only state I've not been to,
That's fair.
and so that'll be my 50th state. And
On a motorcycle?
yeah, and if I get to Hawaii, I'll just rent a scooter.
Okay.
Momi
I
and
feel like that's pretty achievable.
I mean, Momi,
Yeah, for sure. It's just a pain in the ass to get there.
Right.
So so how many trips have you done? Big trips? Like big motorcycle trips? Like out of country,
Out of country, just Europe, North Africa, Southern Africa, numerous times in Mexico, Colombia, Ecuador, and maybe a couple more.
That's fucking impressive, dude. I didn't realize you were in that many places.
Yeah.
Wow.
wait, you just
And how many years is that? Over how many years?
You
20.
You
Wow,
kind of
okay.
take a dart to a world map and go, "Fuck it, I'm going there."
No, I come up with places, like I always wanted to go to Morocco. Morocco just seemed like a really cool place. And it was. It was one of my favorite places I've ever been. But I said I wanted to go to Morocco, Mexico, and Mongolia. And just happenstance that they all begin with M, but I haven't been to Mongolia yet, but I'd like to get there.
So, speaking of Mongolia, I just got an advertisement to ride yaks across to Mongolia. And to be perfectly honest, if you give me a motorcycle or a yak to ride across Mongolia, I'm riding the fucking yak.
Okay.
All you, dude.
Let's go.
Maybe you can catch up later. Up on the motorcycle.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, Tom wants to be able to stop and, relieve himself on a.
But it's a yak. You're also getting yak milk. So
Again, I'll ride the motorcycle.
Yeah, for real. 100%. Yeah, there's fewer things. I did camel racing when when I was stationed in Tunisia and we're up there. You got a bunch of GIs out there. These guys were really happy to run their camels down like instantly. It was just the word came out, right, where we were stationed, and dudes materialized with 1 humpers and 2 humpers, right?
Oh God!
And-
Yeah, you've told me this story.
And this is hilarious because we're, where we were set up, our tent city was set up. It was not far from the beach. It was a decent little PT run to get to the beach. And we would congregate, Frisbees come out, whatever. And we're just kind of doing our thing, maintaining hydration, which is a very important part of being in that part of the world. And looking for dumb stuff to do because you can't trust military guys. That bad stuff happens when you take away their stimulation. So these dudes showed up with camels on a string, and they showed up with a string full of camels. And it's like when people go fishing, you get a whole bunch of fish on a string. They had camels on a string. So they showed up, and we learned that we could give them currency, and they would let us ride on the camels. But then they had action on how far we were going to go or how good we were going to do on the camels, which that turned out to be the real moneymaker.
Sure.
Was not the $5 to ride a camel, was the, you mean that military guys are naturally competitive? And that if you give us anything to ride, the first thing we're going to do is, I'll bet I can go faster than you.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it devolved into. And it was like 4 abreast on camels, right adjacent to the water, and money was going into a hat really quick. And it was fun. It was cool, but they're taller than you think they are.
Yeah.
And sand is harder the closer to the water you are.
What do you call fellas riding camels?
Well,
Jockey.
for us, we just assumed the natural term, and we were jockeys.
Okay.
Right. We didn't have a little silk hat or anything.
No, but I didn't know.
yeah,
Like, it's
right.
just like, when you ride a horse, you're a horse jockey.
The only term you can have is, well, with a 1-humper, jockey.
Right.
And with a 2-humper, victim.
So what makes them have the humps like that?
Well, I did learn it's the difference between African and Asian, is what I was taught.
So they're different breeds,
They're
basically.
different
Okay.
varieties. But I also learned that a dromedary single humper camel is a very easy to work with beast, an animal that is there to please you and to do the job and to get things done. And generally, I think their spirit is they kind of want you to have a good time. With the whole operation, the 2-humpers, in both cases, I have been bitten and thrown off. So I have learned
That'd be your Bactrian.
That's Bactrian. Thank you.
Camel tier.
Bactrian camel. I have learned that even in a zoo environment, don't take your eyes off the double humpers. They're looking to fuck you. They're just waiting for the right moment to do something terrible.
So Pete,
Yes, sir.
CWC in the chat says you're welcome in New Zealand.
Yeah, that's another place I need to get.
I would love to fucking go to New Zealand too, man.
I've never been to Australia or New Zealand.
Yep.
So,
My wife's been to Australia and loved it. Loved everything about it. But I've always wanted to go to New Zealand, man. It seems like it's beautiful. It just looks beautiful.
Well, with the
From what I've seen, anyway.
Because what I've heard is basically you just stick your thumb out and you can get across New Zealand. So
Well, my tips for Hawaii, because I've ridden there several times, and I've ridden on 4 of the islands, is remember, you'll have easy time with this. BMW.
okay.
Bring more wallet. That's my best advice for riding a motorcycle in Hawaii.
Well, I mean, there's
Bring
a lot of
more
options in
wallet.
Hawaii, right?
There are. Well, no, there are.
Really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I thought it'd be very limited.
On Oahu, I had my choice of Harley Davidsons, Vespas, Kawasaki's, and I had some that were offered up through Rider Share, and I had some that were offered up through like Eagle Rider and the local Harley Davidson dealership.
Oh, wow.
I did not imagine there'd be a lot of bikes.
Oh, no. Do you know what Hawaii is full of?
A plethora.
Old white guys with money.
Oh,
And when you have old white guys with money, you have motorcycle rentals.
yeah.
Yeah. And so on one occasion, I rented motorcycle from an old white guy with money who had extra motorcycle, right? And I gave him currency. He gave me the motorcycle. And then another time I went and rented a Vespa from the actual Vespa dealership and was able to travel around that way. But remember, there are no ferries between the islands of Hawaii. That's not the kind of thing.
Oh, I'm sure I could find a few.
Yeah. Aloha Grinder 808 special.
He's got an app for that.
Challenge accepted.
No, Sean, after traveling with you several times, there is no challenge.
No,
there's just success.
I'm sorry, did somebody say shaved ass?
Yeah.
No, shaved ice.
Yeah,
Shaved ice, man. Shaved ice.
That's a great app name.
Like,
Fairy
here's
Finder.
the thing. This is kind of scary. Traveling with you, when you disappear,
It's
I'm
a
not
man.
worried about you because I just assumed you're hooking up.
Oh, yeah.
I always hope he's like, he's dead or he's hooking up, and you're always hooking up. So eventually I'm just not going to wonder.
Yeah, no, I'll let you know if I'm dead. I promise.
That was always one of my, my little dream things was like, because at one point,
Hooking up?
No,
I wonder where you're going with this.
if you got to worry about that,
no, Hawaii.
hooking up in Hawaii. Okay.
Well, at one point I saw where there was a gas station for sale, and I'm not even exactly sure where it was, but it was like $300,000, but it was like a 2-bay gas station that had closed down. I'm like, oh, I could see myself like opening up a little motorcycle shop. I get my brothers to like get motorcycles, ship them over in containers. I take old Hondas, fix them up, sell them to Japanese businessmen. Oh yeah, that would have been fun.
Before Lahaina Town burned on Maui, that was like our spot. We would just go and kind of hang out in that neighborhood and just walk around and kind of just be there, and it's pretty amazing. And they got all the touristy stuff, the whale watching tours and all the boats that go out and the snorkel tours and that. But I enjoy Maui. There's a lot historically to do on Oahu, and there's great bars and all that Honolulu Waikiki experience is really great. But break your trip up. Flying between those islands is very cheap. So spend a week on Oahu, spend a week on Maui, and you're gonna be cool on the Big Island for like 4 days. You're gonna do like the Kona thing, which is on the leeward side of the island, and it's great, and you can do stuff and swim with the rays and that.
How's the riding though? Like, is it pretty
Well,
good?
the Big Island is, be careful, because the Big Island, when you get up to Hilo and you get to the upper part, the windward side of the Big Island, it's a big island, you're going to go over there to see the volcano. You're going to go over there for Volcano National Park. That's why you're going. But it rains more there than anywhere else on the surface of this goddamn planet. So you cannot be there and not be wet and not be rained on. So if you don't love being wet and rained on and 100% humidity all the time, then you might not want to be in Hilo for too long. So we fucked up. We had booked like a week at a house in Hilo, and it was just, we might as well have been in a submarine, right? We were just in the house listening to water hit the outside of the house the whole time we were there, dive in the rental car, hauled ass down to Volcano National Park, and we had dinner at the Denny's that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's uncle owns in Hilo. That's one of their tourist traps. There's a waterfall there, and then there's an old Denny's that was delicious pancakes, by the way. And
if anybody's up for breakfast,
cool.
well, no, okay, I'm sorry, I have plans.
So, but if you do that trip, I would say that the one thing you can live without.
What was that?
Well, no, pancakes have been on my list. I've been craving pancakes
Just
for
rando pancake?
like 2 months, and you said pancakes, and I'm like, I'm getting fucking pancakes.
You got triggered.
I'm on a 4-day weekend. I'm going to get pancakes.
triggered.
Get pancakes. Get
Gene.
I
yours, baby.
I want fat
Get them
stacks.
pancakes. Yeah.
I want fat stacks.
Drenched.
I can't go to Gene's for pancakes. I get older when I walk in.
Stuffed and
He just
loaded.
heard a word and
there's
snapped in from a different dimension. He was like, pancakes, food I want.
You didn't know he's been a sleeper agent for the past 30 years. The magic word has been activated.
Peggy sent me this place today, and they got a stack of like bourbon barrel banana pecan fucking.
Just nonsense.
Yeah,
Just
I'm-
absolute pancake
Yes.
nonsense. Yep.
You know, here's
Yeah.
the thing about
Get
pancakes.
it.
You're always like, I want fucking
All right,
pancakes,
Johnny,
right?
tomorrow.
You order the pancakes, you get them, you start shoveling them in your mouth, and like 4 seconds later, you're like, I fucking hate
I'm
pancakes.
so full.
I went hit a dog in the ass.
I take them home.
I went hit a dog in the ass with a pancake.
I'm going to derail.
You're not doing pancakes right. First of all, you're not like.
No, sorry.
I need a stick of melted butter and half a jug of Aunt Jemima or
Okay,
some
Polly.
other high fructose corn syrup that's not real.
Derailing the conversation about fucking pancakes.
Well, pancakes or Brussels sprouts? Which
Exactly.
Is it?
CWC New Zealand, who was talking about New Zealand.
Right, see New Zealand.
So easy to rent bikes, V-Strom, the Ibex 450, etc. Now, they have a Burt Munro beach rally.
Get out of here.
They have a Burt Munro beach rally.
In Oz?
In
New Zealand. Oh my God.
And I'm like, holy fuck. Like, y'all talk about the Isle of Man, and you're like, yeah, the Isle of Man, bull. They have a Burt Munro
that's
rally
fun.
on the beach in New Zealand.
Oh, that
What time
sounds
of year is
fantastic.
Like, I want to know more about this.
From February 4 to 8, so it's only 4 days.
Yeah.
And it's their summertime. 2026, Invercargill, New Zealand. Join us for. This is real. This is
Right,
Burt. This
right.
is one word. BurtMunroChallenge.co.nz, and I'm very, very
Right?
impressed with this. This looks cool.
Any pics?
I'm waiting on it. Very slow internet connection. I got 16 people are all dancing on the same Wi-Fi line. Yep. Got 43 devices all fighting, and they're in New Zealand, so that's a long way away.
Well, and having watched the World Fastest Indian, this is just one of those things where like he was a character.
Here's-
Of course.
Here's my plan.
Yeah.
Here's your plan.
I'm going to fly to New Zealand.
Right.
With a stop in Hawaii to break it up.
Yeah.
And to take in my 50th state.
Yeah.
That's an excellent idea.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that is a really, really good combo. And then you can do like that weird trip lagging, the skip lagging to, where are you really flying to? I'm flying to China, but I'm just not going to go to the last part.
Yeah.
I'm just going to end up in New Zealand on the layover and then never leave. This is cool. Okay. This has every element. This looks like a underattended Mid-Ohio. location. But they're racing motorcycles on the street. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
They're hoisting beers. They're flat tracking. They're doing everything. It's up on the screen right now.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, throw it up. Toss it up there, bud.
And just the idea, because Isle of Man, everybody wants to go
Okay.
to. New Zealand.
This is cool.
Exactly.
I think we have a new destination.
Well, I mean,
I know it takes.
that's all.
I know it takes like 18 hours to get to New Zealand.
2 days.
I got
days.
time.
2 days. 2 days. I've been to Sydney. This is further. Yeah, this is a whole extra airplane on top of Sydney. Wow. Yeah, that is cool.
This is CWC New Zealand in the chat brought this up,
This is great.
and this looks amazing.
They got a Honda Track Day on Wednesday. The Burt Monroe Rally, that's Thursday through Sunday.
Wait,
So
is
they-
track day open for people? Like, I mean, like, you have to be a racer? Or
That's a dog track.
I don't even know what kind of fucking track it is, Sleepy. So far, I've seen. Okay, just so you understand. So far, I've seen sprints, which is just a quarter mile. So I've seen an 1/8 mile sprint. I've seen dirt sprints. I've seen sand sprints on the beach. At some point, they slap you with a sheep. I have no idea what's going on here. There's everything happening in the world. I've seen speedway bikes. What they keep throwing up is just a bunch of happy people. It looks like they brought Lemmy back from the dead. Everything's going on here.
I see
looks
shin
fun.
splints.
What's that?
Looks like a great time.
I see shin splints. Yeah, right. Exactly. This looks fucking cool. Again, twilight drag racing, beach racing.
Blitz.
There's speedway racing. It's every fucking thing.
Right.
Drag
and
racing.
I'm sure it's all going to happen within the same relatively close distance, because why wouldn't it?
I mean, isn't New Zealand like 2 miles across?
Well, the parts you want to be on, because it's real high in the middle, right? So everything has to happen around the perimeters. Yeah. Well, this is really cool.
Yeah.
I love the look of this.
Wouldn't kick it out of bed.
No, this looks neat. And it's right in the middle of our winter time.
Yeah.
Perfect getaway.
It is
This-
a perfect time to
This is how we have to start thinking.
This is this is the reason we're not going to be at AIM next year.
right.
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 Well, no, but think about that. Like, our riding season could never end if we plan this right.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well,
Well, you know, hold on, let me light this cigar with this $100 bill. Right?
Everything I know about New Zealand from a friend of mine who's a Kiwi.
Yeah.
He needs to let us know which couch we're crashing on, because
There's a field of tents
right.
that are here.
Right.
nothing we haven't done before.
Right, exactly.
So we need to know where we're going, where we're staying.
Ooh, take the FEMA International.
Exactly. Exactly.
The C-130 will be dropping off the inflatable Irish pub. Are we clear for runway 27 west? Yeah, okay,
we just
great.
need to know where and when.
Airdrop a whole.
Whole fucking 20-foot container.
Cleveland Moto private
Roll
jet.
it in. Yeah. Yeah.
PJ.
Yeah, just pave drop it. It'll be
Drop
fine.
us in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
I like everything about everything you just said.
We all have to skydive to get in.
We're doing like freaking flips and bullshit.
We already know he can fly.
Yes, you have seen it.
Wait,
You have seen it.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Sean, it's because you're fairy.
The
Fucking 100% full Tinkerbell over here.
fabulous flying fairy.
Fucking fabulous flying fairy.
Fabulous
I
flying
think I have it listed a bit different in my phone.
Fairy is the word we can't, like, that's the stand-in for the word we can't use on air.
What? I mean,
And
it's
then-
fine.
Yeah.
Right. Again.
All right, Sean.
Avoid alliteration always.
I would use that F word for me personally.
Well, you're the
right.
one that
Sean.
named you that. It wasn't like we did.
No, he did. No, Phil did. I did. Phil did. When I got back.
I wouldn't take credit for that.
No. Phil fucking
Yeah, all right,
came up
fine,
with
we'll
that
go.
name.
Yeah, I came up with it.
Okay.
Yes.
Where's your ears, Sean?
Yeah, no, I want the full with the T at the end. Like, give me the whole word.
You want a hard
I
T
want
at
a hard T. I want a hard T. I have worked hard for this hard T. Okay.
Are you talking about ferret?
Oh man.
Hey, Sean. You broke Sleepy.
Yeah, you did.
I needed a
Hey,
fun
Sleepy.
time today.
Sleepy.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Sleepy.
Yeah.
Here, take this.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Man, that's great.
I know what I'm about. Don't,
Enjoy that
know.
cheap weed juice while it lasts.
This is definitely, so I'm just going to have a little bit of fun. And I'm trying to do Cleveland to New Zealand.
Oh, good.
And it is not working.
Oh, no.
So,
They're like, you want to go where?
yeah, exactly.
Do what now?
Yeah.
No, we're on a band list at this point.
Show us the map of Tasmania.
Show us on the map of Tasmania where the map of Tasmania doesn't appear on any maps. Yes. There is no map of Tasmania. Not on my wall.
This Burt Monroe Fest, is it
The devil, you say.
North Island or South Island?
I'm trying to figure out.
There's
That's
no
the one thing they haven't done. Seriously, it's just like get to New Zealand, you'll figure it out.
There's no lumberjack.
Seriously, I'm looking at the whole damn thing, and it's. I went to the about page, and do you know what it doesn't say? Location.
Oh, yeah, you got to get
Okay,
there.
Already Beach is where this is. So now I got to
you
figure
get
out.
off the airplane, and everybody goes, "No, it's over there."
It's a quest. It's a fucking quest. All right.
It's like back to the rave days. You just show up.
Apparently, we have to go.
Picks you up.
No,
Already?
we apparently have to go to the Shire. So we have to start at the Shire.
Oh.
And then once we're at the Shire, then we
have
go
second
right
breakfast,
at
yes.
we have to go right at the Shire. Okay.
I hate Lord of the
Pancakes.
Rings, but
Oh
fine.
my God. I've never partaken.
No.
Yeah.
That's my brother's department, but but he'd be so jealous that I was there and didn't care that much.
In Cargill, yes.
You'd have
that
to
is-
say it's scenic. Have you seen scenic pissing?
I'm
It's
sure
like
I have.
no, but it's a I'm sorry.
Depends on the angle, really.
like what?
You ever heard of camera 1, camera 2, camera 3?
Set the scene for me, okay?
It's a social media account called Scenic Pisses.
Hey, can we go back to
It's
Brussels sprouts?
It's the most amazing.
Or asparagus at
It'll
this
be,
point.
it'll be the most amazing scenery you've ever seen, and then the dude will pan down, and it's just like piss coming off the bottom of it, right? So I was gonna say, that's what you have to do. It's like I'm saying, it's the funniest thing you see. It'll be the most beautiful sunset on
I think the
Hawaii.
funniest thing was you asking me if I've seen scenic pissing. And that is the funniest part.
That might have come out a little skewed of what I wanted to say.
Have you ever pissed in the Grand Canyon?
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Do you like gladiator movies?
Just Ben heard. Phil's doing research, so he's allowing us to go off here.
It's fine. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it.
It's a big building with patience.
Smith, what makes you happy, sir?
Oh yeah, we haven't heard from Mr. Smith on the
listening to all
positivity
this
front.
Oh, no.
Settle down. He's got a list.
Well, you know, I thought I was supposed to look something up.
That's good.
And so there's an article about how Harley Davidson's coming out with a Sprint. It's a small displacement bike targeted around between $5,000 and $6,000.
With a rectangular headlight.
Well, who
Just
gives
kidding.
a fuck, really?
No.
But the Sprint is meant to correct the mistakes that they've tried to make in the past with their 500s and their 750s. And it's supposed to compete with the Honda Rebel 300, which is $4,800, and the Kawasaki Eliminator 400, which is about $6,000. But the interesting thing to me was that the Sprint was going to be used in the Motorcycle Safety Foundation Basic Rider course, which is going to give these folks their first chance to ride a bike, and they're going to be on a Harley. And so I think it's a kind of an interesting strategy that Harley's kind of trying to work out around their touring empire, which is not doing too well for them. So I thought that was kind of good news for the Harley people that have had difficulty in the past trying to continue their sales.
Was that the Manelli? The 302?
You know what, they just call it the Harley Davidson Sprint. So
Okay.
it's a but for $6,000.
Well, because I know for a while they were talking about importing the 302 and calling it a Harley specifically for the MSF or their Rider's Edge.
Well, they don't have a picture of it or anything like that. But the point is that, we talk about what Harley's we're struggling with for the last 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
In their current target market, which is old pieces of shit like us, who buy one bike and maybe get another one.
People who have expendable income.
And so this is a true, sounds like a true endorsement for them to get into the smaller bike market and working with the MSF.
Those MFers.
Yeah. I thought is a good strategy for them moving forward, because those are young folks. Their first opportunity to ride a bike is going to say Harley Davidson, so maybe they'll begin to build some brand loyalty. So I thought that was just kind of a positive story about a company who's taken a lot of dog shit on this podcast.
As negative as we have been about, specifically me,
TP
has been about because what's the rule? I hate Harley, and Chris Smith hates me.
There you go.
And it still stands. You still hate Harley.
But, as a company...
Thank you for stating the obvious.
And I think my problem has not been with Harley. Harley has not really done a lot to advance their technology, but they have. They have the past couple of years. They have advanced their technology. But every time they do...
This was supposed to be a happy comment.
No. This is kind of feeding into it.
We're getting there.
Chewing my ass here a little bit.
Not you. No, I approve of everything you've said.
What I would like to say about this whole thing that is important is this announcement of this sprint. This announcement of the sprint, where we have two channels of Harley Davidson right now that their new CEO. There you go. There's an Indian Hero Harley, and there's a QJ Chinese Harley, right? And these are two companies right now that have already produced motorcycles that wear the Harley shield that you can actually go into dealerships and buy, right? These two things exist. And so now the question that hasn't been revealed to the American audience yet is which one of these bikes will it be? And nobody's saying right now. It's all speculation. So it's complete speculation. The Harley X440, which is the one that's made by Hero in India, has been available to customers for over 2 years. You can just go buy one. They're already there. They already exist. And that's a relationship that Harley Davidson has had with that product. The other Harley Davidson, smaller displacement Harley Davidson, not called a Sprint, but has been built, and the only ones that are in the United States are for the Harley Davidson Rider Program, the training program. So they won't sell them to you, but they're at the certain dealerships that have them with the outriggers installed so that they can be used as training motorcycles. And those are the QJ built Harley Davidson products. So the question that hasn't been revealed to us yet is for the American market, which one of those are we getting? What will it be? Will it be the X440 that exists in India, or will it be the QJ that is what we say the Benelli 302, and that's all the same platform with different tins, with different bodywork on them. Now, I know nothing about the Hero bike. I don't know anything about it. I know that they sell quite a few of them in India. Like a whole bunch of them. But I know that the Benelli / QJ motor, those are nice bikes. We've ridden them. They're cool. We've had them at the shop. We've ridden them around. They're actually pretty cool motorcycles. Could either one of those bikes be $5,000 to $6,000? Oh, absolutely. In fact, that's $5,000 or $6,000 with like $1,000 cushion built in.
Say you got the Harley tax
for the Harley tax already on it. So I think when they're saying, hey, we're going to have a $6,000 bike, they took their $5,000 bike in those other markets and just Americanized it with an extra $1,000 on top to cover tariffs or what have you.
The licensing fee to use the fucking logo on it.
No, they're paying that now.
Oh,
right. So they're like, that's the crazy thing is that Harley Davidson. No, you're wearing your Riders for Life.
That's what I got sued for.
That's copyright infringement.
Yeah, hold on, wait. Let me make it better. You just brought it up.
Yeah, you're totally. Yep. Yeah. Sport bikes, Rider for Life. Yes. Look at that shirt.
Hey,
Sleepy. That costs some lawyer fees.
Yeah. Show us that butthole.
Only you were looking at it, Tom. Everybody else was looking at the shirt.
Show us that butthole.
So, to flesh out your story a little bit, I'm not shocked they're doing it, but it's a freaking about time, because their success with their Indian Street 500 and Street 750 was not great. And I don't think, and I've not met a single person yet that says those were good bikes, because I don't think they were good bikes.
Not to mention Livewire.
Well, different game entirely, right? Different game. That won't be coming out for $6,000.
Well, I'm just saying, it's
Right.
like they're different. They've tried to deviate from their regular program a few times, and it doesn't really have a good track record.
So I think
But the Pan America has a fantastic
that's
track
good.
record.
Oh,
there you go.
I can't say that they can't deviate and not be successful. They can't half-ass the deviation and be
Right.
successful.
Yeah.
They could do it like Triumph did with their 400 and build something that kind of looks like a Harley Davidson, has some chrome,
Brand
has
identity.
a nice finish in it, but it's a small capacity. It's a mini Harley Davidson.
I
It's a
mean,
smaller, you know what I mean?
And then those buyers though that start out on that, what are they going to do when they go up for their next bike? I mean, now
They're like, I love my little Harley. I'm ready for something bigger.
Fat guy on a little bike said it's going to be the C302, the one that you had.
so. I'm glad he knows that because I couldn't find anything to confirm.
I mean, that's
that.
what he's
Well,
saying. We're not
after-
100% sure, but
after
he's pretty
seeing-
accurate usually
Yep.
on the chat.
After seeing the XLCR copycat from the past couple of days, if they built an XLCR copycat on the 302 and put it in the Triumph 400 marketplace, that thing would be a fucking killer.
And that's where I think that from an aesthetic standpoint, the QJ motor bike, the Benelli.
C302. Wait.
It's the Benelli 302.
It's the Benelli 302.
It's Benelli 302. TNT 302, right? So it's the Benelli TNT 302 with just slightly different plastic on it.
Cheers.
That bike has that aesthetic a little better than the Indian Hero bike.
Yeah.
The Indian Hero, if I had to pick one, and I had to say which one I think will do better, I think that the QJ motor based, as much as I hate to say, the Chinese bike is going to do better than the Indian bike politically or whatever. I think that
But man, the Benda one that you had, or whatever fucking company it was,
The Chinchilla.
that was a QJ 302S
S.
and should have been called a Harley Sportster 302S.
Oh, it
That's
was,
the
and that's the swing and a miss. That's the
Yeah.
swing and a miss.
And
That's wait. You mean without our permission, a company went out and built a tribute to a motorcycle we've been selling for 30 years
and we want,
and shrunkified it
yeah,
and made everything work and everything beautiful and everything perfect.
and the motor's so nice.
And
it
don't
was-
you dare put our name on that.
it was a perfect bike, though.
That's such a
Don't
good.
you
I don't
dare put
even
our name
like
on
that
that
bike.
So that is definitely, in my opinion, when you look at the prototype or fascinating,
You could always debendify it.
again, that's a QJ 302 that works and exists and is on the planet. What I've heard from people talking about a 500cc is the Leoncino.
Oh,
But
that's not
the
terrible
Leoncino, we really enjoy the Leoncino.
Yeah.
So the spy photos that have come out a couple of times.
It doesn't look anything like a Harley, though.
Well, I'm going to throw the picture up. You guys can be the judge.
I would also say that Harley needs to do some
there?
stuff outside
It's
of the
there.
box. Yeah.
well, I certainly put an end to all the
Hardly
laughs
that.
there, didn't I?
No, but
outside of
this
the
is
box.
positive. This is good.
That
So
is
that's kind of like the XR or
that is a
750.
baby Sportster.
yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't look as good as the Leoncino.
Or
Well-
the V twin one though.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not terrible.
Harley does insist on keeping that particular tail section. They insist on keeping that exact fender arrangement. And yeah, when I look at this bike, I do see Leoncino. I totally do. But I also see where they tried to do a little flat tracker action on it.
But you know what? At least they didn't put some fucking buggy headlight bullshit
No.
around it. Just left it round, looking like a Harley in
That's
that
fine.
respect. That's pretty
It's fine.
cool.
Right.
And I can personally, hand to God, Leoncino's a great bike.
Yeah. Oh, we read
Love it.
Yep.
What's
Absolutely great bike.
you
And if you
know-
got to have a 500, you could have a lot worse.
They should just make it a boat tail.
Yeah.
That Harley boat tail with
I-
a weird ass.
Oh, I love that. I'll still buy a boat tail if somebody has. I want one of those so fucking bad. I do. I love them.
Glide. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool.
Didn't
Yeah.
you bring something that had a boat tail or a funky tail?
What's that?
Didn't you bring something not long ago that had like a what was the thing that had the funky tail?
I don't.
Wow, what was his name?
Say tail again, motherfucker. I dare you.
Sean, he doesn't talk about him.
Yeah, what was his name?
What was his name?
No, we were like, we love everything about it except the back end, but I like the back end.
Oh, I can't remember what bike that was.
Oh, it's something you wrote in
Yeah.
on.
I don't know, but the old Harley boat tails that nobody likes, they were built for me. I love it, dude. I will fucking buy. If I could find one now, I'd buy one.
Oh my!
Well, that was the funny part.
You
Everybody is
folks at home, Listen now.
Listen now. You've heard the challenge has been
What
levied.
is that?
I mean, I'd have to sell something.
We're about to talk about
Yeah.
this because
Oh.
now that it's been conjured.
Oh, God.
Now
Okay.
that it's been
Cinch
talked
has a
about.
truck.
Oh
that'll sell.
no! I
Yeah.
like that. That's doing something for me.
Are you gonna be my buddy?
Yeah. Are we gonna be boat? Is this what this
Boat
is?
tail buddies.
Boat tail buddies? Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh, I'll fuck with this all day. I
Yeah,
love
dude.
that.
This is
All
my
right.
favorite bike in the world, dude.
Dock me in the marina.
So every one of these sold, everybody pulled that tail off of it.
Absolutely true.
I know. I want to find. I don't
Because
know.
it was what, 77?
71.
Oh.
71.
Look at that bad boy.
And
Weird.
so
Do you got a picture of the whole bike? Because you have to see the whole.
yeah, no.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Look at that.
It's like you took a jet ski and put it on the back.
Oh, I love it. I
so-
fucking love it,
A
man.
couple of years ago, Popeye messages me and he says, "Hey, I'm going through this collection and I'm looking at the bikes. What do I need to buy?" And I said, I looked at the shelf and there were 4 boat tail rear ends on the shelf. And I said, "Look, I don't give a fuck what you buy
Cinch.
bike wise. Buy those.
There's one of these down
tails.
at Skidmark.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
There is.
Boat tail?
a boat tail. Seriously? Oh, I got to talk to.
Oh, he's
somebody.
on.
Yeah, dude. Now we're talking.
And they are this
Weird.
It literally looks like it's the AMF model, like AMF glue model of a motorcycle.
Yeah,
could
we
ever
know what you're
possibly
talking
get.
about.
It looks like something
Okay.
from the county fair. It's like some little kids
I'm
ride
here for it.
on
I
a
love it.
merry-go-round.
Exactly.
Are we gonna Lady in the Tramp a boat tail?
I would. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would. If you find that,
So, but it came in 2 flavors, and this is the other flavor.
Hey, the kids
right.
call it docking.
Oh
oh, the blues. No, I don't mind that at
This
all.
is not the Super Glide. This is the Sportster.
It's a stupid glide.
Right.
Dude, I don't mind that either, dude.
So the Sportster.
Well,
You got to in,
I like the
in
tiered look of
context
the other
though,
one.
like look at like a Tracy kit for a CB750 that was coming out during this time. Like
Yeah, no,
there were a
100%.
lot of like some people were trying to almost do like a one-piece tank, everything. Kind
and you're not seeing what I'm seeing.
the beginning of fiberglass.
You're going to get a Rickman front fairing for it, and boom, that fucker's cool.
What are you going to do with those 3.5 foot wide buckhorn beach bars that are on there right now,
I'm
pal?
not saying I have to stay looking like that, but I'm saying it's a cool. I like that ass of it, man. That's a
yeah.
nice fat
I like
ass.
the
You know what?
boat
You know what I
tails.
He
love
likes
about
that
this
ass.
motorcycle?
The ass.
The last generation of that Sportster gas tank is a really sexy gas tank, but the seat looks like it came off of my 1975 Huffy bicycle.
Yeah.
Right? It's awful. It is.
Everything is personal.
If
I
you
fucking
put
love
that,
it.
if you
know
put
what?
that seat on an RD 350, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'm okay with that. But
Beauty.
putting it on a V twin, oh my lord, wow, what a horrible thing you've created.
It is in the eye of
Phil.
the beholder.
Yes,
Phil,
it is.
right.
Totally.
Phil, we're being positive.
I know. I'm being positive too. I'm
Did we
positive.
talk
I'm not
about
going to
the-
buy this.
Oh, there's a yellow one.
Did we talk about the Harley Davidson RMCR?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. If they brought,
I don't know if I was awake for that.
I'm going to be positive here. I'm going to say I positively don't like that.
Yeah, the XLCH. Yeah, the XLCH 1000 in yellow particularly.
Oh, you got it.
I would do
Oh, yeah,
that.
there it is.
I think
Yeah, there it is.
I would,
Oh yeah, I would do that.
I would do that. I would do that so hard.
Oh yeah,
I do that backwards.
Wow.
I do that backwards. in
You
heels.
lost all credibility with
I'm
me as far
Oh
as
man, look at that
person
thing.
who
No,
knows a
it's-
good-looking bike.
It's okay.
No, it's not, dude. If you look at it, it looks like some Russian like fucking
I
got
started a
involved
fight.
with the fucking Harley people.
That ass makes a CX500 look good.
No, listen. This is why. Listen.
500 look fucking
Do you know why? Do you know why? This is why I like this. Think about this, okay?
It looks like a Muppet.
That looks like a motorcycle that if you were watching like a Godzilla movie, they would
Yeah.
pull up in it. It would be like the Japanese
Yeah.
Harley Davidson in a Godzilla
Do you know
movie.
when
or
you're doing?
something.
You know when you're doing a panorama photo. Right, you're doing a panorama. You're doing a panorama on your phone.
Yeah.
But then the guy starts walking in the same direction, and it becomes 3 feet wide.
stretched
That's
it a
what
little.
happened to this bike when they got to the seat.
You know,
When they got to the seat, the bike just kept moving with the camera.
You
That
guys got-
seat is 18 inches longer than it
You
needs to
guys
be.
got your kinks. This is my kink.
No,
I've wanted one of these
I'm
fucking
with you.
things forever.
I have just discovered a new kink. Apparently,
There you go.
it
If
is.
you
It is
take-
this.
Hey, Sleep, I respect your commitment.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you take 8 inches out of the middle of this seat,
why would
it
you
would
take
look
away
okay.
8 inches?
Why are you? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say why are you?
Plus, yeah, I mean, plus you have to put a person on it. You don't see the whole seat when somebody's on it.
Do you know what I'd like to tell you about this particular motorcycle?
Yeah, with Sleepy and me on it, you're not gonna see it.
There's plenty of room. We're gonna be nuts to butts for hours.
Absolutely.
The
Flipping, in fact.
the ergos on this bike have got to be the most awful. Picture the way your hands would have to be to have your hands on those handlebars sitting on this bike. You might as well be, right, servicing 2 tall men aimed at you, right? Yeah. This is really challenging.
All right, well, I guess I know who's going to be driving that car.
Yeah.
But
I mean, this isn't even downhill racer.
Well, now I'm getting one of. This is going to be a challenge where I'm going to show up on a mean motherfucking version of one of these. Like
my snowblower has better ergonomics than this thing does. Way by far.
What do you say now with the Rickman fairing fucking all slicked
What's the other
up?
one that
Fucking
arguably,
the Norton High Rider?
Arguably, that is a better version of the concept.
Super Glide is a better version of the concept.
It's a better version of the
because it has a lot more gas tank to compensate for the gratuitous seat.
Yeah,
also,
it evens it out a little bit.
But also
there.
that has the elevation changes.
The Super Glide looks like it seats 4.
Yeah, you have the flow of the back.
Do you remember when I first saw that exact bike? It was at the 1DGR where you had that dude blocking.
Yeah.
He had whatever that guy. He was going like 197 miles an hour, sliding sideways with the back tire locked up.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
I love that so much.
It is.
It just does something.
That's
for
what
me.
it is.
I don't know what it is, but it's doing it.
To me, it says Evil Knievel.
It's a great week when I can introduce you to a new king.
Yeah, it really
I would be
is.
so happy
really
to watch.
is.
I would be thrilled to watch Evil Knievel jump this bike.
And crash.
To its death. Yeah. I feel strongly.
Well, that's,
If the bike could kind of just, if it could just kind of land right on that tail,
I would
and watch
totally,
it just grind.
Okay,
12
o'clock.
I kind of feel.
Wait a minute. I would totally give it some disco era sparkling paint work, though.
Well, I'm
What
glad
that
you
bike-
brought that
What
up.
that bike is missing is
Bass boat.
actual glam.
It needs
flair.
some bass boat.
Bass boat.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Throw it up.
All right. That
There it
we're
is.
now we're
There
talking
it is.
a little more.
Hot pink flip flop thingy.
Man.
Not exactly my shade, but I get it.
Oh no, I would ride the shit out of that bike
I
right
I get
there.
it.
Oh, I look at that bike and I'm like, yeah, I totally get it. It's got the visor over the headlight, Sportster. It's got that Sportster, the front forks, Sportster. Okay, yep, got that. I think, yeah.
The front forks look like sticks of spaghetti.
They do.
because this one looks like it should be on the merry-go-round.
It looks like those freaking front fork looks like they should be holding olives.
Yeah, and then those stupid handlebars, man.
The worst part about that bike is it's either kickstart, which is going to suck.
Yeah. That
Or
one
it's
is.
electric start, which means it's going to break the casing.
Yeah, all the above. Both and all.
No,
Yeah,
it's
both and
nothing
all.
in between.
Oh my God, that is
that's the
awful.
problem. Is everybody's like, Tom just hates Harley for no reason. I'm like, no,
But
Tom
here's
hates
the thing.
Harley for a number of reasons.
If it breaks the case,
Listen,
No hater. No haters.
No haters.
No, I'm just saying.
Now
It's-
back to this New Zealand shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Where are we going?
Where I'm going to go is because I've booked us all tickets.
Absolutely. Let's
Okay,
go.
here we
And
go.
We're crashing on CWC's couch.
All right. So the best I can do, the fastest flight I can get is 39 hours and 59 minutes.
I got that kind of time.
Oh my god.
Okay. And
Hey,
that is the super economy, which means you can take whatever fits in your pockets.
If my boss will give me the time off.
And that flight is only $3,353.
Wow. God.
$100 an hour.
There you go. $100 an hour.
I would need like
$100 an hour.
I'd need like a month to just sort of slowly migrate
Jesus.
there.
The cheapest flight. Wait, I'm sorry. That's again.
If I'm spending $4,000 to go to New Zealand, I'm never
And the good
leaving.
news is you only have to stop 4 times. There's literally 4 stops in that flight.
Could you take a cruise?
So
What kind of great places do we get to stop?
you get to fly from Cleveland to San Francisco.
Okay.
You have a half-hour layover.
And then you get to San Francisco. You get to fly for approximately 13 hours to get to Auckland, New Zealand.
Auckland. Cool.
Auckland, that's great. And then you have to fly from Auckland, New Zealand to Christchurch, New Zealand.
How far is that distance?
That is all within New Zealand. The good news, that's only 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Okay.
3 hours. And then you get to fly from Christchurch, New Zealand to Incarville, New Zealand, which is only 1 hour and 20 minutes.
All right.
So, yes, you are literally, and again, 40 hours. That's a work week.
I don't know if I'd want to come back. I'm like, that's too long.
Also, those last two
I'm just going to have to stay here.
Flight.
I'm not going back.
Much-
40
well, also,
hours of flying,
much-
I'm done.
much less-
I'm living here for the rest of my life.
How much less is it if you take the last two stops off and rent a car?
That's what I was going to ask.
No.
Just give me anything that ends in NZ, and I'll make my way from there.
Everything I've heard about New Zealand is you just stand outside and wait for somebody to pick you up, and you ride with the sheep, and you just go where you're going.
So let's just do some quick stuff.
I'm sure
it's going to take no
that's
time.
exactly how it is, Tom.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. That's,
Oh no, I know a couple of Kiwis.
it's great. I mean, I totally get that. So let's go ahead and look.
Yep, I was right.
What's
See,
that?
our friend from New Zealand says, "Bugger off! Your ride from Chi-Chi to I can't even say it.
Christchurch.
Invercargill.
Oh, Christchurch. Yeah. There you go. See, right? We ride it. That's the good point.
Oh, yeah,
Well, here's the
absolutely.
good
No
news.
way, I'm riding with the sheep.
Right?
I just want to remind you guys. Okay, so for the
You're
people
riding
sitting
a-
around this table that clearly have failed fucking geography,
What?
I'm going to pull up a map of New Zealand.
Or Tasmania.
Okay. You
islands.
might notice that New Zealand has two distinct pieces.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. The plane flies into the top piece,
Okay.
up there where the word Auckland is. Okay.
We'll call that the North Island.
Okay. This gathering that we're going to is down here at the bottom of the South Island.
All the way at the tip.
And you
Just
got
the
to go
tip.
through those mountains, right?
It's like driving from Miami to
and
Key
there
West.
is no bridge that goes
Right.
here.
This is a 4-month trip.
Again,
I mean, like, you know.
But again, we're just going to do the first part of the trip, as Pete says. We're just going to get to Auckland, and then from Auckland, it should just be a giggle to get from Auckland down to
It's like going to Cincinnati.
Invercargill.
Yeah, right. In an ideal world, it would
Hey,
be.
Phil, it's
I'm
the
with you,
si-
Pete. If
it's-
you want to, I'll go
It's the
top
size
to
of the
bottom,
Westbrook Mall.
100%.
So I'm just for the sake of fun, Invercargill, right?
I'll
Let's
float
go
my
ahead.
my
Let's
bike over to
figure
shit.
out how long it takes to do that.
Yeah.
So if you do that, it's going to take you.
Marshall's in.
It's going to take you 20. It's over 1,000 miles. It's 23 hours and 26 minutes, and it does
So-
facilitate a ferry.
So is there a ramp
That's
on
like
one
driving-
side of the
That's
island
fucking
that we
is,
can
No
dude.
big deal.
It's like driving from here to Miami.
We can just-
Perfect.
we can bridge
No
the
big
gap.
deal.
It's awesome.
Do that in a day and
But
a
dude,
half.
if I fly 30 hours somewhere, I'm not spending a week. Like, I want to spend time, and I want to do that.
You're going to do it.
Yeah.
You're going to do it all.
Oh, man.
Yeah. You're going to drive over Mount Tongariro. You're going to go through the
easy for you to
Wanganui Regional Museum.
The
You're going to do it all. You're going to go
off
through
to see the
Christchurch.
reality is-
You are going to see all of New Zealand.
So from Auckland to Invercargill
Sure.
is a 23-hour and 31-minute drive.
Yeah, that's what I just said. 24 hours. Yeah, with a ferry involved.
Yeah.
with a ferry.
Sean's coming, so of course.
Oh man.
That's three 8-hour riding days. That's, you get to see the island.
Right. Oh, that's perfect.
So what was the New Zealand CWC New Zealand? What kind of bikes? You got everything down there, right? We can rent BMWs or something.
He said they had the Ibexes. They said,
Oh fuck, that's perfect.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
That's perfect.
That's great.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Here-
Oh, perfect.
And you don't need a license. You can take the MFS.
And right now only 20%. Right now only 25% of our podcast is retired.
Right.
So right. So that's
There is that.
right. So we got to pump those numbers up a little bit,
Right.
boys.
Well,
So it does. If we're only going to fly from Cleveland to Auckland, it does make everything better. The flight is only $2,000.
okay. That's that's a lot, but it's
Right.
not holy fuck.
Right. And the flight is only 20 hours and 9 minutes. You fly to LA. You have a 2-hour layover in LA, and then you fly to Auckland. Well, it's nothing. It's a giggle.
Yeah.
Right.
I still want to stop in Hawaii.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Well, Pete might have to swing that one on his side because I'm sure that adds like $5 or something. So-
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, if I'm flying that far, I'm not coming back.
Also,
Yay.
right. There's
Yeah,
something
What
to
are
be
your
said for that.
immigration laws in New Zealand?
Here's what you do. You find out what's expensive in New Zealand, and you pack your suitcases with it. And then you get there. I financed a trip to Europe like that one time with a duffel bag full of old Levi's. And I sold them at a secondhand store when I got there.
Oh.
And it paid for my flight and hotels and all
Well, that's
kinds of-
fantastic.
Really?
This is like back
Hold
in the
on,
90s.
this is a pro tip. So wait, so what you do is you research what's popular and legal, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, cocaine would work anywhere.
Right.
He made it as far as San Francisco, and then he went to jail.
Dude.
He had a ticket for Auckland in his pocket,
Right.
and he didn't make it.
Let's just say some kind of motorcycle parts that they make in the United States are really expensive down there. So you just like take them and you say you're going on a motorcycle trip, and then you just offload them while you're there.
Okay.
So what does
That's
customs
cool.
say when you show up with like 420 like spark plugs or something?
You say I'm going on a motorcycle trip. No, you may have maybe like bags or something like whatever, some kind of expensive.
Okay, that's fine. That's a brilliant
Be
idea.
creative.
Yeah. So that's nothing. $2,200 round trip, right?
Yeah.
You know, hey, why not? Just
That's like in a year to save and put some shit together, and yeah, man, wow, that's cool.
Do we get to meet Burt Monroe?
Wait, I'm sorry.
I think you missed the boat on that.
Right. Yeah.
Who are we meeting?
I'm not sure that's going to work.
I don't even think you can meet the guy that played Burt Monroe anymore.
Burt
Monroe.
Sir Anthony Hopkins
is still alive.
Oh, is he? Okay.
still around.
yeah,
Sure.
right. You're gonna get your T-shirt signed by Anthony Hopkins.
Maybe.
Maybe.
CWC has committed to housing us.
He shows up as Dr. Hannibal Lecter.
We
though.
have housing.
Yes.
We're
I
good.
prefer that actually.
Yes. Oh my God. So how long are you gonna need to rent this motorcycle for?
Yes.
10 days? 12 days?
Yeah,
14
sure.
days?
2 weeks. Make it a
10
2-week
days?
rental.
All right. Cool.
Oh, you
Let's see. I'm
You
looking.
got to go
I'm
down
looking.
and back.
I'm looking.
I'm buying because I'm not leaving.
Because I'm not leaving.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just here forever. That's just
Actually, on our flight out to California, or maybe it was on the way back, but I talked with a kid, and he was from New Zealand, and he talked about, his parents had a farm up in the mountains, 400 acres or something like.
Yeah.
And he was like, "It's really beautiful there. I really love it," and it sounded great.
Yeah, everything I've ever seen, Danny McCatskill or whatever goes and rides down there, and they show him in all these places, and it's like everywhere he is like looks like a postcard. It's beautiful. It looks insane.
It's that bike is for Ibex, for an Ibex 450, which is their cheapest bike in the livery. You are looking at $150 per day in New Zealand dollars.
Is there any deals for long term?
That's like
2
16
weeks?
cents.
I'm going to do the
Plus
conversion.
gas.
Yeah, I don't know what their dollar is versus American dollar.
I have no idea. Yeah, let's figure it out. So $150 is 89 US dollars. So $90 a day.
Fuck.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Pays for itself.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, that's cool.
That's like 3 solid weekends at the
So
truck
you're
stop.
you're $2,200 for the flight. You're $1,500 for the bike if you do 15 days. So if you do 15 days, right now you're only up to about $4,000.
We camping? Like 10?
Well, I mean,
No. We apparently have a field full of sheep we can camp in.
Well, that's
Right.
I mean, it's going to be 4 days. You said how many days it's going to take you to get from the top of the New Zealand to the bottom of New Zealand?
3 riding days.
3 riding days. So 3 riding nights.
Well, that's big days.
Yeah, but very big days.
We said it was 24 hours of.
It's 24 hours of road trip.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would think that you'd want to see some stuff.
Exactly. So you break
Right.
it up over.
Yeah, I think you want to see some cool
say
stuff.
a week,
Right.
get down
Yeah.
there and
Oh, well, there you go. Now you're down to
Well,
a
no, I'm
week
saying
down.
if you
Yeah.
find things you want to see, but I'm
Right.
cool to ride 8, 10, 12 hours a day.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Not a problem at all. That I think, you know what, though? Again,
I know I'm concerned. What are the weed laws in New Zealand?
I'm sorry, can't go.
Yeah, we got to talk about that. I don't think it's legal there, though. We got a guy. Come
We got
on.
a guy.
What's going on down there?
What's going on down there, man? Yeah, sure. I mean, look at.
Well, they
I
got
took
cows.
one phone call from Marshall to get us to the Isle of Man.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Now
So-
this one fucking message on the thing, and now we're $5,000 into a new trip. Holy shit!
On top of the $2,000 we're playing.
I can't
for the
afford to live like
inflatable pub.
Liza.
Yeah, without the pub and the motorcycles.
Okay, so we need like $10,000 real
Yeah.
quick.
Holy shit! we're
Okay,
on
so
a
our new
spree.
Patreon level is $1,000.
Oh god!
Speaking of which, I'd like to thank our friend Kyle Dunbar, who just committed to a $10 a month Patreon level. Woo-hoo, Kyle Dunbar. Woo-hoo. Well done, Kyle Dunbar. Yeah, man, thank you very much. That's awesome.
I can't go to New Zealand. Weed is not legal. I'll make a sacrifice.
But it's so beautiful.
I know.
And then in our
Perhaps some toads you can lick or something.
a whole pocket full of toads.
They give you a spider to let you bite one. You might swell a little, but you'll be fine.
For a long time, weed wasn't legal here, and you still managed
You
just
still
fine.
did okay.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I feel like weed would find
Oh
you.
yeah, I'll find a van with some dreadlock kids.
I was
I'll be
gonna
fine.
say. I mean, like, seriously, at this point, you should just be like the world's greatest drug sniffing dog.
Yeah.
At this point, you should just be like, we just keep you off weed for 2 days, and your body just heads toward it.
Yeah, and you see me, I'm just holding skunks like, fuck.
Damn it, another skunk. Son of a bitch. And so, because we're not talking about hate, we're talking about good stuff.
Yeah.
Nate Kavanaugh, one of our podcast listeners, one of our Patreon members, Nate Kavanaugh says, Phil, I got to ask, are you sure your Buell M2 had rim-mounted radial brake rotors? Because I've got an S1 White Lightning from the era, and my buddy had an M2. The M2 has giant rotors, but they're regular old hub-mounted design. The zero torsional load design started on the XB series in 2003 after the tube frame bikes had retired. My 2006 Ulysses had those brakes, and they work great. A really cool design with a hollow hub. They're incredibly light and flicky, but they do kind of warp easily. And by the way, Nate Kavanaugh, if you ever want to correct somebody, listen to how Nate Kavanaugh did it. I have never been called on to such a delightful piece of carpet. This was truly the dressing down that I loved. This is right. He's 100% right. I went back to look pictures of my bike. And yeah, it did not have, and by the way, he also used correct terminology. He put zero torsional load in quotes because that is what Buell called their special rim-mounted rotors. They're zero torsional load rotors. Well done, Nate Kavanaugh. 1,000 points. Well fucking executed.
I also always wanted to own a Ulysses, so good on you.
Good on you, right? I mean, this is badass. So Nate, you totally killed it. You're a fucking legend, man. That's it. That's how you did it. And you're right. I got 2 bikes confused, and that is a thing that happens. Yeah, we do make mistakes.
Well, you know,
but we
you've
take
only owned
criticism.
3.
Buells?
No, motors.
Yeah.
You've only owned 3. How could you make a mistake? Well,
Yeah, I love when customers come in the shop and like, so how many bikes do you own? I'm like, honestly, no fucking idea.
Yeah.
Seriously, no fucking idea.
I can't imagine.
I wouldn't even be right within 10.
Dude, I took 1,000,000 hours one time and sat there and I listed stuff and remembered, and I think I was up to 154 of not at one time of my lifetime, right?
Right.
And so I thought about you, and I'm like, well, Phil has that now.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Well, so
Stop.
after you reach 24, you stop counting.
It's, a couple of years ago, Renee and I did a walk for the tax man for insurance purposes and whatever.
Counted every other bike. And then divided it by 3.
Right. We did. We went to the warehouse. We literally walked the perimeter of the shop with a notebook and just was like, do you own that one? And I'm like, oh shit, do I? Right? Because there's a thing where you have to say like, that's a shop bike, right? That's meat on the hoof.
Right.
Right. And then that's mine. Right. And if I were to say like, oh, I have 12 bikes that don't have titles. Oh, that's a fucking lie. Maybe double that, maybe triple that. I don't know. Right. I do own a lot of bikes that don't have titles. And then you look at a bike and you're like, okay, well, that's a box of bike, right? That's a box of bike. Well, it's obviously not meat on the hoof, but And so we had to play this game, and Renee got really frustrated. She's like, well, is it fucking yours or is it the shop's? And I was like, oh, I guess it's mine, right? And then you really start to hate yourself because you're like, oh, I've got 25 bikes that are just bringing me no joy whatsoever. I'd be happy if we just crushed them right now in the middle of the room and did something fun. So when we did that little trip, that circumnavigation of my world, the number that we came up to on that particular circumnavigation was 68, right, on that particular trip. And then what was kind of funny about that particular trip was I had forgotten that I had a couple of bikes stuffed in other people's garages.
Oh, yeah.
All righty.
Yeah.
a bike that I had sequestered away because someday I might want to go for a ride in New York, right? Or whatever. And then I was like, oh, yeah, we got to count those too. That kind of a thing. So it is, I'm 56 years old and I've been adding bikes to the bike pile since I've been 18. So, yeah, I mean, and it's not one in, one out ever. It's never one in, one out. Meckelfresh and I were talking earlier about CB350s, and like, it is not out of the question. At some point, I probably had 5 or 6 CB350s going at one time.
Well, it's
They're
crazy.
all my bikes.
You get to a certain point, and then you're like, whose fucking bike is that?
Yeah.
Like, I have one of those in my garage right now.
Yeah.
The CB350, and I'm like, I don't know whose bike this is anymore.
Well, the funny thing is, Phil posted a picture of his warehouse and all the bikes in the warehouse a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And I went, fuck, I own 2 rows.
Right. Well, you are legitimately responsible for the reason I had to reorganize the warehouse to line them up in a different way.
I was like, oh shit.
Because I did it. I set them up because I wanted all the step-through scooters to be kind of in a row together, and I wanted those to all be consolidated. They take up less space when you have all of them next to each other. And then once I just pushed them all in. I didn't have any rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
I didn't set them up like, oh, that's Tom's, that's mine, whatever. And what's funny is like, there are some bikes that anybody who's a motor scooter enthusiast would be like, oh, that's a really rare bike. I think I would really, really love to have one of those someday. And between Tom and I, we have 3 of them.
Right.
Right. In various states of repair.
Well, my Rally 200 with like 400 miles on it with the paint blowing off because that's silver and the Cosa and the Robin's Egg Blue ET3. I'm like, oh fuck, I own those.
We have three Cosas,
right?
That were bikes that were never imported to the United States.
They're on like 10 in the country,
right? And this is just one of those dumb things that just I have accumulated stuff. And the weird thing is, like, I have fuel injected sports bikes that people have abandoned at my shop, and just I've called, I've written letters, I've done everything that I can do. They have an outstanding service invoice they didn't pay, right? And I have a Triumph 600 sport bike that's,
Oh, no, if there's only a guy that could use a non-titled bike on a track.
Right. Well, and this is, but here we are, right? If you want to campaign a 15-year-old fuel-injected Triumph, right?
Hold on.
Has popped
Yeah, breaking news. We have $10 toward the pub, but he has a question for us. All right, here we go. Ready?
It's a legit question.
Okay.
So, would a slip-on muffler void the warranty on my Calibro bagger?
So, first of all, Swangen says, David Swangen says, would a slip-on muffler void the warranty? Because he's got a Moto Marini, which is a 3-year warranty.
Right.
So if
you don't want to fuck that up.
That's right. And if you play by the rules of warranties, or at least the rules they want you to play by, then that means you're going to own a motorcycle for 3 years without being able to get your stinky dick beaters all over it and change it and make it special, right? Mm-hmm. So a lot of people would say, don't touch that. But my friend, I'm going to tell you, you can touch that. So here's why you can touch that.
Molest it all day.
Yeah, because of the Magnuson-Ross Act, it literally says that you cannot void the warranty of your entire motor vehicle system by altering one component on it. Now, if you put slip-ons on, do you still have a warranty on your mufflers? Well, no, because they're not your mufflers anymore. They're not there. It's no longer a part of the vehicle. With EPA systems, with emission systems, there's a bit of a wrinkle there because emission systems on motorcycles are warranted for, I believe, 8 years. They're not, whatever the manufacturer says doesn't matter so much. If it's an emissions control device, I believe it's 8 years. So, and I'll look into that just a little bit. That would be a
federal law.
Yes. Well, yeah, exactly.
And you can always say, if you have a problem and you have slip-ons, you can slip them off and put the other ones back on.
I mean, that's kind of the magic of slip-ons.
Don't throw the other ones out.
I mean, the option here is that he actually knows his dealer.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things.
He
but
did
what I'm
just bribe him $10.
Yeah. So the current law is this. I'll read this to you because this is important. Federal law under the Clean Air Act specifies major emissions control components, which, by the way, little pro tip from your Unky Phil, is your ECU, your fuel injectors. Those are emissions control devices. For 5 years, for motorcycles, what do they say here?
It says 5 years or 18,641 miles for 280cc plus engines to 88 years and 80,000 miles, which covers general major parts, whichever comes first. So you would have to look and specify which component is and whether it is a 5-year warranty or an 8-year warranty. But in either case, it's dramatically higher than the manufacturer's warranty. And yes, it is catalytic converters, which you do not want to come out of pocket for a catalytic converter on any modern motorcycle. You'd be shocked at how expensive they are. The other thing is electronic control units. Yes, ECUs and ECMs. You don't want to come out of pocket for one of those either. You'd be shocked at how expensive those are. And fuel injection systems, including throttle bodies. So think about that, how much dollar per value you're going to get if you do notice or detect at the 5-year mark, or maybe the 48th month of ownership, or the 59th month of ownership. If you detect that there's something wrong with your motorcycle's ECU, or something's wrong with their motorcycle's exhaust system, catalytic converter, what have you. Catalytic converters have a lifespan, and it's not just until the kids down the street cut it off and sell it for parts, right? The catalytic converter lifespan, a catalytic converter definitely loses its efficiency and gets cacked up over time. So that is one of those things that I have successfully done warranty claims on catalytic converters that were longer than the manufacturer's 2-year warranty. Right? They're not happy about it. It takes some doing. But I've done it. And I've had bikes that were 4 years old
This waitress is something.
end up getting clogged up cats. And the cat's clogged up because your performance goes to hell.
That's what my dumb Hyundai, my car, I'm getting it ready to give to my daughter, and it has that header into the cat thing, and it's full. Like, it's probably 90% of capacity.
Well, figure out what year the car is.
Yep.
How old is it?
2017.
Okay, well,
So I'm
you're 8 years right now.
Yeah, no, but
9
it's
years.
the check engine light came out, and that's what's wrong. The cat is clogged. But I'm saying, to your point, it really, I noticed it because I was driving home, and the car was like, bleh.
Is it a 10-year warranty, Hyundai?
It is.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Is that? I don't think it covers. Does it cover the cat, you think?
Again, the powertrain is probably 10 years. Right? The motor, right? But the emissions system on the vehicle may be completely unrelated to the warranty of the car, the manufacturer's warranty.
Okay.
So look into that, because it may be something longer. Right?
All right.
Yeah. So be aware that your emissions control systems on your bikes, for Mr. Swearingen out there, he's not going to void his engine warranty unless it can be documented that this slip-on exhaust system radically changed the performance of his engine. Now, okay, little tip from your Unky Phil, pro tip, go ahead, put the slip-ons on. Okay? Disconnect your battery. You're listening carefully? Disconnect your battery. Disconnect the red terminal. Ground out your red terminal. Reconnect your battery with the slip-ons on.
How long should you leave the battery disconnected?
It honestly doesn't matter, but everyone says an hour.
Yeah.
I've done literally the time it takes me to reconnect the battery.
Yeah, I think it's if you don't ground out the positive,
If you don't ground it out,
then all
you
the
have to leave it
capacitors have to drop their voltage. And
right.
stuff,
You have to leave it for 73 days. But I can tell you that if you take the positive terminal to the ground, it happens instantly.
Yeah.
Because all the electrons dump in a hurry.
Right.
I've seen the spark. Right.
Right.
What happened? That's not sunshine.
No.
Right. That's electricity getting the hell out of the ECU. Right. So when you do that and you reconnect it, now what you have to do is you're doing two things. You're doing a throttle position reset, and you're also probably, depending on what bike you have, you're also resetting your adaptive parameters. So most motorcycle ECUs do contain some sort of an adaptive parameter system that alters its performance based on the way you ride your motorcycle, the information that you're giving it, and things it gets about the atmosphere around you, the barometric pressure, what kind of fuel learning. It's learning. And so we're now dumping the learning out. The learning is going away. You're starting with a clean sheet. I recommend everybody do this to your motorcycles once a year, because you probably ride your motorcycle differently now than you did the week after you bought it, right? You have become more comfortable with that motorcycle now than the week after you bought it. And so it turns out you can reset that and both reset your throttle position sensor, but more importantly, restart your adaptive learning process. So that's something I recommend. The bikes tend to feel better. It's something that we do at the shop when we have motorcycle come in and somebody's like, oh, it's snorting, it's farting, it's missing, it's whatever, rather than like tearing in and, let's give the guy a new ECU, let's do this, let's do that, let's clean all his injectors. No, it might just be, hey, why don't we do this? I rode the bike when it came in. I know what it felt like. Let's just do a TPS reset real quick. And let's take the bike around the block once or twice. Oh my God, look at that. It doesn't snort or fall on its face anymore or backfire. It's just needed that, right? You do that, that could be a lot of your things. And good news for Mr. Swearingen, when he puts his slip-on on, that will give his computer an opportunity to learn the slip-on. And there is a lot of windage in these OEM ECUs. They are not just a fixed thing. It's always going to be this advanced, this retard, this dwell, etc. So yeah, I think that's cool, and I'm glad he's doing it. It'll probably sound awesome. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty neat.
I think we went long enough to put Johnny asleep.
Yeah, that happens from time to time. Yeah. We want John to get his rest.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing about we appreciate Mr. Swearingen. Thank you very much. That's super cool.
Yeah, we're now $10 closer to our pub.
We are $10 closer to our Irish.
Thank you.
Pub, our inflatable Irish pub.
And the funny part is some of these listeners don't realize that this probably will happen.
Right.
I've already tried to figure out how big the box is. I've literally gone to the point where I'm trying to say like how big. Yeah. How big packaging do we need?
Right, and here's the thing. I'm willing to forego a second motorcycle to use my trailer to carry said thing to events.
Pete and I have been in the military, and we know that there is nothing small about a GP small tent.
Right.
When you have to carry it.
Right.
Right? A GP small tent is an extremely heavy thing if you got to hump it. Right? And a GP medium is absolutely out of the question. Right? These are very, very heavy devices.
Oh, yeah.
So when I see, what is that, 900 square feet of Irish pub? Well, that's a thing, man.
That's 500-600 pounds, don't you think?
I don't know. I have no idea. Right? I didn't even look. I should look up. What is the shipping weight?
Yeah.
Is that a picture of it right there?
It is. It's on our lower screen right now.
Is that?
They also make the new Nortons there, in the inflatable Irish pub.
I was gonna say, is that the inflatable Irish pub or MI6?
That is definitely MI6. It is very funny that the inflatable Irish pub comes from multiple vendors. That is a real thing.
Oh, that one's on sale. Oh, that's the small one.
That is the small one, but again, we're gonna push it back up to where it is. It's gonna be right around $2,000.
That would be hysterical.
Yeah.
This is pretty awesome.
Yeah, right now I'm looking at and the good thing is, nice to know, it's 0.4 mil PVC, right? 0.4, not even 1 mil, a half of a mil. So it's
Oxford
a half of a millimeter Oxford cloth 0.04 PVC tarpaulin.
That's kind of what all those jump houses are made out of.
I don't know.
Those are pretty. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what I bought. So that's pretty durable, actually.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not after we're done with it.
Yeah.
Not when you take one motorcycle ride through it.
What is that?
What's that?
Oh, I thought those were inside
shooting guns through the roof.
pictures.
No, those are pictures of the factory where they make the damn thing.
How come we don't have any pictures of the inside? That's the problem.
That's the trick. They're fooling you.
Yeah.
Right. It's a fool you. Because those walls are just drapes. Those walls are just tarps. That's all those are.
But it's still better than no Irish pub.
Well, of course it is. We can absolutely argue that it is better than no Irish pub. Yeah.
Well, they got Dumbledore house. What else they got?
Right. I mean,
do you deliver to the ground?
How weird are we going to get with this whole thing?
Can we get Hobbit caves?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, just get a drop ship down to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Drop ship that bitch there on Wednesday night. I'll stand on the box naked and wait for it all.
Yeah, there is a Facebook page called Cleveland Inflatable Pub, which I think is pretty funny. So they'll clearly rent you one, right?
There's a place in Lakewood that makes this stuff. Oh,
really?
Yeah, it's in the screw factory down there. They make all those things at car dealerships,
really
giant.
Wild, wacky, inflatable, flailing arm tube men.
No, bigger than that, like the inflatable
big gorillas.
The gorillas.
The rats that you see at
attack weasels and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, the rat one is what pays his bills.
Oh, yeah. guys.
What's that?
What do you got?
God, that's terrible. Stop doing that.
$10 more for the pub.
$10, Forrest, aka Forrest. These guys are just looking for an excuse to throw us money right now. That's all
They
that
want this
is.
to happen as much as we do.
God.
This is good. This is going to happen.
We're one Andrew Jackson closer.
Right, we are. We're doing quite well on this whole thing. This is not a small thing. I've just typed in the shipping weight. They are around 400 pounds.
That's all right.
All right.
I've dated worse.
Who's got their calculator out?
Does that
Somebody
include
get out
the
their
brass
calculator.
bowl?
What's that?
Brass
Does that
bowl.
include the brass bowl?
No, the assholes will be in there drinking.
That's 416 square feet, 26 by 16.
Well, that's like 400 people.
That's probably out.
It's about the size of my garage. That's the size of my garage.
26 by 16. It's
Okay,
pretty
that's
good.
probably outside dimensions.
I
don't know.
And it's probably got inflatable walls that are like
3
That's
feet
still
thick.
Johnny Mac's garage. That's enough
Yeah,
for like 50 people.
Yeah,
Well, we might have to have a line out front.
Well, we'll have a bouncer. That's your new job, Smith.
Oh yeah.
You sit there and you only let the pretty people in.
All right.
Sorry, Cinch.
It's gonna be empty all weekend.
Top 10 reasons why you should be allowed inside.
it's gonna hold nobody in that case.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, so they do also have a custom portable inflatable ski cottage,
Oh.
which is quite fetching.
A chalet.
A chalet or a shall be.
All right, throw it
You got
up.
a pick? What's going
Give
on?
me a minute. God, wow.
Or we shall see.
Do you fondue?
We shall see.
All right, there you go, guys.
All right, here we go. No.
No.
At least the roof is white and reflective.
Boo, it looks
Yeah.
like somebody partied and that's the finish on everything.
You mean it's glazed?
Yes.
Usually it's the inside of the roof that's
Yeah, right,
glazed.
well,
Yeah.
there's that. Right.
The outside can be glazed sometimes too.
Yeah, not quite it.
No.
Not
Not
quite
for
it.
what we're doing.
No, I agree.
There's
I
no
agree.
pub
What
action
about for
in
just the
that.
cube?
Oh, yeah, the nightclub. What about the inflatable?
The obelisk.
The pub is too good. You can't
I want the
vary from
silver
the pub,
cube.
man.
No decisions have been made. Settle down.
But some kind of
Okay. All right. So you guys can. We'll go
Settle
ahead.
down.
I mean,
See, but here's
yeah.
the problem. You get
Yes.
that. And
All right, go ahead,
instantly-
throw it up.
Gelatinous cube.
You get this, and all you get is.
Yeah, okay, but so what?
So everybody
You
has
can make that.
This is going to look really good flying over Mid Ohio.
Make that. Yeah,
We're gonna light a fire in it, and it's gonna go up like a Chinese
You
lantern.
know what really goes well at Mid Ohio is white anything.
White anything, right?
Well-
and I love how this thing is such a marketing disaster that it's on sale for $600.
but you can make that
Seriously?
whatever you
Sold.
want it to
But
be.
that's the 4 to 8 person one.
Well, that could be
Yeah.
the strip club
The
next
10
door.
by 10.
right.
So if we're going to do this, you got to do it right. You
It'd
got
be
to
the
go
rumpus room.
40 by 32 by
Well-
18 feet, which
Oh
is
my
60 to
gosh.
71 people.
Look at the other colors.
But if you
that
do
it
that,
can
that's
be.
$3,500.
Wow.
It's the colors because the lights inside.
I know.
Yeah, it's got disco lighting. It's got,
Yeah, we're just
Right.
just
That's what I'm saying. Once you put the fucking, as soon as you turn on the blower, it's like goes,
So if you want to get one that's similar to the size of the Irish pub, you get the 26 by 20 by 13, which seats 23 to 30 people, which is $1,499. Again, but it looks like a giant 47-sided Rubik's
Are
Cube.
there any pictures of the inside?
Well, that
No.
seems to be.
it's a cube, dude. It looks the same
no.
inside.
Okay,
There's
now,
no character.
but wait
It's
a
not
minute.
fucking Irish
There you go,
pub.
Sean.
they-
There's the inside.
Okay, so it
They
is
don't
just.
show there's none with people.
My question was: is it
Is
just
there
one
poles?
one big open room?
Right.
thing?
Are there poles?
Yeah. Are there poles?
Look,
are there
can
walls?
we find out what is the inside of the Irish pub? I
poles
want
or
to see if
Yeah,
it's
what is
cozy.
there?
Does it
Yeah.
have like a fake
Nobody-
fireplace and like a
nobody asked
dog?
about
Is there some weird Irish guy going, fuck you, you're having Guinness?
Secondly, dude, I will bring a squad of mandolin players and we will play Irish songs in the fucking Irish pub.
Well,
Come on.
you ready?
Yes. Let's.
Are you
bring it.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. I present to you. Well, this is a slightly different one.
A different model.
Yeah, a
That's
different
still
model.
fair.
Oh, that's pretty much the same.
I might
one.
remind you that this has gables. The other thing is a box.
Oh, dude, that's
No.
look at that. Come on.
It's got artwork.
It's got a fire exit
It's
through
got
the
a fire
fireplace.
exit. It's got a.
It's got a wall hanging of the Taj Mahal, and
Is that a fish? A mounted fish?
it is a mounted fish. It is an inflatable mounted fish.
It's Billy Bass.
It's Billy Bass, but it's an inflated Billy Bass.
Fake structural
Take me
support.
to the river.
I actually think Sean's nailed it. There is a aluminium superstructure that is tube steel
Reinforced.
Is that real?
I think it is real. I
Okay.
think that's all that's real.
Did you say it's tube steel reinforced
Look at it.
aluminum?
No, well, I've worked with this shit before. Okay, what it's going to be is it's spray painted to look like it's aluminium.
Right.
But it's not. It's galvanized steel. I have one of these that is you slide the things together and it makes the portable garage business.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's going to be nice lightweight aluminum tubing. And then you realize, no, it's fake galvanized tubing from China that you get a disease the first time you handle it and cut the shit out of your hands because the welds are so bad. And then you realize it's lined up by like somebody on a fucking mandrel that's been high on fucking, bunga weed forever. And then you realize none of the poles fit into each other.
You broke the rule.
What?
You broke today's rule.
No, I'm extremely happy about it.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just letting you know that the gusseted steel interior may not be as aluminium lightweight portable space age that you think it is.
I'm just excited that it had some kind of support. I just thought it was.
I am a little disappointed. It's not like plug it in, turn on the blower, and shoop.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I want it to.
I get that.
Okay, but this is now a project. We don't have to make the decision on which one today, but that we can find. I'm going to go down a rabbit hole on these fucking things. I'll have a full report on the chat.
Hey.
Okay. All
if
right.
we can get one that has Summit Racing down the side, do we get 50% off?
Oh man. Yeah.
That'd be great. Listen, guys, the tent's been great, but I'm going to go to a board meeting next week.
We got to take this up a notch.
Yeah. I've heard that all the big race teams this year are looking for inflatable pubs. I think you should at least order 7 of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they have one drop shipped off.
Yeah. I'll be glad to test this guy. I'm going to make sure it's durable.
Gonna look great flying out of Mid-Ohio.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it has to happen.
Okay, I found a picture of what the actual interior looks like, and it's less spectacular than we thought.
Oh.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
You know when it's up.
Here it comes. Oh, this is the shitty one. Yeah, okay. Get up there. Oh, man. Come on, man. There it is.
Oh, I accept. That's fine.
Okay, all right.
That's
cool.
fucking fine.
You're cool. You're good. All right. Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
All right. Well, we'll look into it. We'll figure out some more about it.
Well, what about? Well, didn't you have a spray booth?
An inflatable spray booth?
Yeah.
We ordered it. We paid for it. We ordered it. It never shipped in. And I had to literally go after them with the State Attorney General's office to get my money back.
Oh.
Yep.
We sell paint booths at Mid-Ohio.
You do?
I mean, at Summit Racing.
You could always like spray paint it and make it look like a pub.
Oh yeah, that's true. Right? Okay.
If it's cheaper,
Maybe.
Well, I heard this rumor that they sold them at Summer Racing. So let's find out, right? Because they do make a Vivor inflatable paint booth for $400.
I'm telling you that we're either bringing them in or whatever because I did a video on.
You did?
Oh yeah.
We could always double paint booth.
It might be coming. So I'm going to say that. But
Join them with a causeway.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is how the military builds tactical operations centers. You just keep adding them to each other.
Well, here's the other interesting thing. All the
Like a
paint
Skylab.
booths, all the paint booths come with the fucking fume suckers. So it actually moves the air through the whole booth. Really, but it is loud though. It's like in the back. So there is that. But you're at Mid-Ohio and there's 2 strokes. So what's the difference?
Yeah, but at night.
Suck out all the air conditioning that you're putting in there.
23 feet by 13 feet by 9 feet for $433.
Oh, and then we have Tom and Becky to make it look like a bar.
Right. I was going to say, there's room for cappuccinos and bars and all that.
Right. Yeah.
it kind of, though it has clear panels, it might be a kind of a greenhouse effect. I don't know where I worry
Well,
about
you
that.
hang tarps, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, you could dress that up.
Where there's a
wallpaper
will, there's an A.
Yeah,
Hole.
I think more research needs to be done.
Foil-faced
Well,
insulation.
you wouldn't believe
Right.
how big these fucking things are. So like they were looking at 2 sizes, and we did the second size, and like we had a truck in that thing and a Model A. We were walking around. I had they're huge inside when they get the big ones. It's crazy.
33 feet by 21 feet by 15 feet. Now that's a proper size.
Yeah,
that's
a G.
Yeah, it's $1,000. Yeah, right on. It's $1,000. Yep. So that's a big thing. Their artist representations are horrible. By the way, if you're Vivor and you're listening to this, you just need to step up.
I wonder what kind of power it needs for the blowers.
I can tell you, 1,100 watts.
Yeah. Oh, no big deal. My small little Harbor
So
Freight
they
quiet,
said
whisper
that
quiet.
it's 2 blowers, and it's 750 watt and 1,100 watt.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I have one super quiet generator that will do that.
Yep. There you go. Yeah, that's a thing that exists on this world. Yeah, that's cool.
We could get crazy with spray paint. Way beforehand, so that.
Oh, you mean artsy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Make it all slick.
Make it all artsy. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's obviously paint. Paint doesn't hurt.
The only thing I worry about that is
fucking a paint booth.
It's going to be one of those, like, once you put it up, you're never getting it back in the same bag.
I'm way ahead of you on that.
Yeah.
I am convinced, like we talked about with military tents, once it comes out of the bag,
it's never
throw the bag away.
Yep.
Because it's never going back in that bag ever again.
Tents go back in the bags. We've had very good success putting those tents back in the bag. That is one of the rare things, I'll have to say.
That is absolutely right. Because when I had that big double wide Moto Guzzi tent, the one that blew away at the pop-up apocalypse,
yes,
that thing never went back.
No.
But when I bought it, custom printed the whole deal, and I got it out of the box, I was like, out of the packaging, the cool zip bag, I was like, that's never going back in there ever again. And it didn't.
Last year, I realized that my sleeping bag had gone bad, so I bought a sleeping bag from like Walmart or something, like Ozark Trail.
Sure, yeah.
I opened, it came in this nice
Lowest
storage
bidder?
bag. Yeah. I opened the fucking thing. The bag squirted out of it like one of them fucking snake things. I'm like, well, that ain't going back inside there.
No,
no
that's the
way,
end of that.
no. Yeah, that is no way going back in there.
Unky Tim says air conditioning will require 25 amps.
Oh, that's a big air conditioning. Holy moly, 25 amp service. That is no window, you know.
How good is he at climbing?
My 5,000 watts are 29 amp.
Yeah.
But they're loud.
Well, that is something. Well, again, it's a really a silly and well, I'm going to say fruitless. I'm going to say just a silly misdirected adventure that will do nothing but one up the stupid factor
100%
for the FEMA camp,
right?
Which is really fun.
Right.
I mean, that's great.
Oh, and this year, don't forget, we are coming documented. I am having a 3-ring binder with all the camping permits and shit in it. So when Captain fucking Cool Guy shows up, we are taking this to the next fucking level.
Everything's going to be in triplicate.
Everything triplicate. Would you like a copy? And the best part is I'm going to pre-perforate it. So I can
tear it off
and hand it to him. There you go, bud. Listed.
You can't put up caution tape.
Sheet protectors.
Oh, sir, we're not putting up caution tape.
No,
not at all.
No.
We're posting guards.
Yes, with the uniforms. Oh, dude.
Yeah, we brought our own ice agents.
Yeah.
We're cool. We got this.
I have an attack raccoon.
Yeah, where are you from? Yeah, where are you camping?
I wonder if maybe I'll do an intermission. Like, we'll be there, like, maybe we'll even go Wednesday or something. Do like Wednesday, Thursday, go home, shower, sleep, come back down Friday night.
Who are you?
Well, and then like stay all the way till Sunday. I mean, I left early last year. I'm like, we were going on a vacation, so I was
I get that.
You had good reason to. Well, I think that's been great. By the way, we almost 3 hours.
Oh,
yeah.
Schnikes.
Right, almost 3 hours, and that was all positive.
Was a fun one.
That was positive.
We should try this positive shit more often, man.
Right. It doesn't
wait,
turn you
we
down.
talk about Harley Davidson positively.
Somehow.
Well, we made him shut up.
I bit my tongue for the most part.
All right. Well, with that, my friends, have fun. Ride fast, take chances. Get us out of here, Johnny Mac. Eject, get us out of here, Sleepy. Hit the red button. Gas.